into the day with the dawn ringing in my ears. Oh, I tune into my TV show. No better way, I gotta get myself into gear. Let's go. Oh, and I feel good today with my wake up in the morning Expresso. I feel good today. It's my feel good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Welcome to it. Welcome to your life, because it's here, baby. Doesn't matter how you're feeling this morning, you've got to get up and you've got to embrace it. I say that for all of us who are running out of gas maybe at the end of the year. It's okay. We can see the end. But of course, what a weekend, guys.
What a weekend. I don't know about you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in a good mood today.
Yeah.
South Africa this year has really just set a new bar,
For
a new
sure.
standard for what it means to be a winner, because, wow, I feel like a winner today. Well done to our boys.
Yeah.
And, of course, to our girls, too, who, of course, put everything on that field. But the sevens was hectic.
Were you either of you there? Please say
I
yes.
unfortunately
that I
wasn't
can live
there physically,
vicariously
no.
through
I
you.
had to watch it on the telly.
Same, I was
But
catching up
wow,
online.
The vibes felt absolutely ecstatic. It felt real, like a proper festival this weekend. So for everybody that was down there, kudos
Well
to you that
done.
were down at the Cape Town Stadium. But wow, absolutely celebrating our boys. I think this is like a 9-year curse or something that we've now broken in Cape Town. So yeah.
And they did it. They came in with a little less pressure, maybe after like
Yes.
the start with Dubai
Yeah.
last week, not being the best outing for the lads. You could feel the fire burning. Absolutely brilliant. Well done. So that kind of set the tone for the weekend. The rest of the weekend.
Absolutely. I mean, I had a good time. I feel like I officially feel like December is here. Like something has been unlocked on my side of the world. Yes, I'm still working. Yes, we're still going. But there's like a festivity that's
For
just like,
sure.
whoa, let's go. I'm so excited about it. How about you, Ralph?
Absolutely. I was at the beach this weekend, guys. I got to surf in once
Oh,
again. It was so
lovely.
good to be back.
Did you find a wave?
I found a
somewhere.
wave, bro. I'm so happy. That's why I got all this extra energy today.
Yeah.
And also, I saw so many incredible people at the beach. So for everybody that said hello to me at Musenberg Corner, thank you for sharing all the love. And it was so cool to see so many friends and families just enjoying fun in the sun. Summer is here, guys.
It's here. I'm
For
telling you.
sure.
How about
Get
you,
into
Gray?
the
Did
sea,
you have...
get some sun. We got a lot of sun. My family came back a different family. I would like walk past my daughter. I'm like, hang on a minute.
That's mine.
But the cutest thing, my son's now got freckles like me,
Oh my
and you could just see
They got that
summer
islander tan.
hitting 100%, man.
Yeah,
I
man.
absolutely love it. And you forget how just being in that environment on a beach for 2 hours feels like 3 days away. Just
telling you.
being outside of your norm, outside of that, I don't want to say outside of my comfort zone, because it's pretty comfortable in that space. But I love the fact that that's where we are. So I'm going to say it. Maybe officially summer has begun.
It has begun.
And we're going to embrace it this morning. So, in fact, we're going to start a conversation around that right now. And you guys can connect with us on our social media platforms and tell us this. As we move into the hotter summer months, what is your go-to summer drink? Everyone has a favorite, something that they absolutely love. Maybe there's a nostalgic value, but what is that for you?
Yeah, man, listen, G-Man, whenever I think of this question, I think of something that if you've ever been to my house, you'll know very well. It's called a takao.
A takao?
Yeah, so I basically put like a good fruit juice or something like mixed up in the base.
Yeah.
And then some sparkling water, some ice.
I love
Sensation.
that.
And shout out to my friend Jody that actually told me about that. Big Buddha, I see you, bro.
Well done. Absolutely love that. Well, what keeps you refreshed during those hot summer months? Is there a bit of fizz? Do you love an iced coffee? Maybe there's something sparkling just to give you that extra pep to get you through those hotter summer days. Let us know on our social media platforms. And, of course, we will be rustling something up a little bit later that we absolutely love. But we got a lot to get through after this weekend. Let's start going through some of those news headlines before I touch on the sport.
Well, just 3 minutes after 6 o'clock. Thank you so much, gents. Let's head into your national news first this morning, where the South African Airways Pilots Association and National Transport Movement have suspended their strike after reaching a conditional agreement with SAA management. Now, pilots will return to work while discussions on improved working conditions continue. SAA managed to operate 51% of its planned flights during the strike. Now, the parties reportedly agreed on a 9.4% wage settlement, though negotiations on other issues remain ongoing. The strike began on Thursday, with unions demanding a 15% wage increase and additional benefits, while the employer offered 8%. Now, sticking to news in the country, Deputy President Paul Mashatile has urged men to unite in the fight against gender-based violence, femicide and child abuse in South Africa. Speaking at the National Men's Parliament in Cape Town, Mashatile emphasized the importance of collective action to combat violence and break cycles of trauma in communities. Now, he called for a commitment to gender equality, social justice and the protection of vulnerable groups, including women, children and LGBTQIA+ individuals. Mashatile assured continued government support for these efforts as well. Now, let's take a look at your international news making headlines, where we head to the continent. Ghana's Vice President Mahamudu Bawumia has conceded defeat in Saturday's election and congratulated opposition candidate, former President John Mahama, on his victory. This follows a challenging economic crisis with soaring costs and widespread unemployment. Now, official results have not been declared, with delays attributed to disruptions by supporters of the two main parties. Mahama's supporters have meanwhile taken to the streets in celebration, waving flags and cheering. Ghana is the fifth country, or African country rather, to witness an opposition victory this year. Meanwhile, Romania's Constitutional Court has annulled the first round of the presidential election, just days before the second round was due. The process will restart and the government will set a new vote date. The first round was won by Kalin Georgescu, a far-right NATO skeptic candidate who has praised Vladimir Putin. Now, the court's decision follows the declassification of intelligence documents indicating Georgescu's benefited from vote interference. Ongoing Prime Minister Marcel Ciolacu described the annulment as the correct decision given the document's revelation of Russia's role in distorting the election results. For your 6 o'clock news, we close up with this story where after a devastating fire in 2019, Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris has risen from the ashes, holding its first Mass on Sunday to celebrate its grand reopening. Now, the historic monument, whose construction began in 1163, had been fully restored with a new roof and spire, thanks to a 5-year renovation effort. The inaugural Mass, led by Paris Archbishop Laurent Ulrich, was attended by over 150 bishops and priests, as well as French President Emmanuel Macron. Though rain dampened the spirits of those gathered outside, they were united in both joy and gratitude. The cathedral, a symbol of resilience, will open to the public on December 16th, drawing millions of visitors eager to witness its majestic return. Such a beautiful feel-good story to close off your 6 o'clock news. Let's hope that carries across in the world of sports. Here's the updates.
I see what you did there. I'm not going to spoil the party. Let's start with our Sevens rugby in the Blitzbox. They ended a 9-year wait for the HSBC Sevens Cape Town title with a commanding 26-14 victory over France in a thrilling final at the DHL Stadium. Yes, late last night, so cheered on by over 75,000 fans, including Sia Khaleesi, of course, spotted in the crowd. Across those 2 days, the hosts delivered an electrifying performance, scoring 4 tries to France's 2. France did get in early to give us a bit of a scare, but this triumph marking their first home tournament win since defeating Argentina back in the 2015 final. So it means a lot, ending that drought that included the runner-up finishes in 2016 and 2019. Congratulations, lads. Now we move to cricket. England have levelled their ODI series with a commanding 6-wicket win over the Proteas women in the Black Day game at Kingsmead in Durban, raising awareness about gender-based violence. So after restricting our ladies to 135 all-out in 31.3 overs, thanks to Charlie Dean's 4 for 45, England chased down their target in 24 overs, made it look easy. Tammy Beaumont with 34 and Maya Bouchier with 33, leading with a 69-run opening stand, setting up a decisive series finale. Can't wait for that. Now let's turn to football, and Chelsea came from 2-0 down to claim a thrilling and very memorable 4-3 win over Tottenham. What a derby, moving up to second in the Premier League as a result. Goals from Dominic Solanke and Dejan Kulusevski giving giving Spurs a strong start, but Chelsea responded in the second half. Wow. Cole Palmer netting 2 penalties, Enzo Fernandez adding a goal, and then Jadon Sancho providing a vital spark to make all the difference. So despite Son Heung-min's late strike, Spurs remain 11th on the table, having won just once in 7 matches now. And of course, eyes turn to the manager, as they always do. Now let's get on to Formula One. It's been quite a year, and Lando Norris has had quite a year. He secured McLaren's first team title in 26 years, in fact, with a composed victory at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix yesterday. From 8th on the grid, Norris cruised to his 4th career win, holding off the 2 Ferraris while he was doing it, and McLaren clinching now the title with 666 points, 14 ahead of Ferrari on 652, and then 77 clear of Red Bull. What a turnaround. So Mercedes, they finished 4th, while Aston Martin ended 5th with 94 points. And I see Delucia and Marianne have stepped into studio to break it down for us in just a moment, so stick around for that. But right now, let's see what the weather has in store at the foot of a new week.
Yeah, let's take a first glance at the weather for this week. And the South African Weather Service has issued heat warnings, and that's for most of the Northern Cape, the Northern KwaZulu-Natal, and parts of the Eastern Cape, Free State, Northwest, Mpumalanga, and Limpopo until Friday. Now, on top of this, extremely hot conditions persist in the Northern Cape's Namakwa district, the Karoo, and parts of the Western Cape. Now, there's also a yellow level 2 warning, which highlights severe thunderstorms in Limpopo and Mpumalanga, posing risks of hail, strong winds, and heavy rain. Now, additionally, extreme high fire danger conditions persist over the Western Cape interior, Northern Cape, the Free State, and the Eastern Cape's northern interior. Now, residents are urged to remain vigilant. Well, starting us off this morning, we've got another sunrise view of the hour, and let's get into it. This one was sent by Simoya, all the way from Wynberg, and what an absolutely incredible shot. Simoya really came through with this one now, showing how the sun rises in the horizon just over the mountain there, and it looks like a little bit of mist down in the foreground too. So loving the colors here, loving the contrast, and loving how this is such a perfect start to our day. So let's keep it coming, Mzansi. That is how we do it. You put a smile on our dial, and we share it with the rest of the country. And the number is 063-408-8863. And with that being said, let's take our first look at the temperatures we can expect on our sides of town. Enjoy.
Okay, so now it's 43 in Uppington. Yes, we are sweating it just a little bit. Not so much the sporting action from the weekend. Okay, we'll get the sevens out the way. Yes, it was amazing. It was great. But of course, the Formula One season came to an incredible conclusion at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Marianne, Delucia, they are our plug-in. This was big, right?
It was huge, massive.
Like the biggest ever.
Probably the biggest ever, and I think it's a great way to go into 2025.
I love it. Oh, all the boards pieces are in play. We'll see you now to get into what was a stunning finale to what has been a game-changing season. We'll see you now.
It's my feel. It's my feel. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, your beauties. Yes, a little Christmas cheer to get you in the mood or make you terrified if you haven't put up your Christmas decorations as yet. But don't worry, we are focusing on something else because Christmas came in a big way yesterday for motorsport fans. I'm not a petrol head by any stretch of the imagination, but even I get how big this season has been. Formula One has been on another level. It was the final race of the season. And Lando Norris, yes, he sounds like he comes out of a Star Wars film, delivered a masterclass in Abu Dhabi that was worthy of the Millennium Falcon, securing McLaren's first constructors title in 26 years. That is massive. From dramatic collisions to emotional farewells, the season finale had it all, and I think it was probably most enjoyed by Marianne Wakefield, a motorsport content creator and good friend of ours on the show. Likewise to Lucia Daniels, radio personality, Formula One enthusiast, and another family member of Expresso. This was big, ladies. You alluded to it before the break. Marianne, I'll start with you. Lando Norris himself called this victory incredible. These guys at their age, because they're all young, let's be honest, doing these amazing things, he gets how incredible this was. Why was it so incredible?
It was massive for the team. You know, for the last year or 2 years before that, they were just nowhere. They were struggling. They turned this car around. The new team principal, Andrea Stella, just everything came to what they've been working for so long. And like he said, he stuck with the team day in and day out. Even sometimes the car was undrivable. And for them to win and take this was so massive.
And massive for him, because he's proven himself now. It's not just in a fast car with a team that's got form at the moment. To go through those hard yards, to prove your value to that team. How big is this for Lando Norris?
I think he summed it up quite nicely in his radio message at the end, where he literally said that next year it's going to be me too. And he set a precedent for next year, because I think when you look at the standings and how the drivers have competed this year, all 8 drivers at the top 4 teams have a chance to be world champion next year. Lando is on top of my list for that. I've been a Lando fan since forever. I've been following him since 2019. And I think that for him cementing his place at McLaren, I don't think there's a 1 or 2 driver. Let's not exclude Oscar from that. But I also do think that going into next season, he really has kind of set the playing field and said, I'm here to win and I'm here to stay.
And that'll inspire the drivers around him. That'll inspire an Oscar Piastri to go after it. Maybe he was a little too inspired yesterday to go after that thing. Maybe he just wanted to give it to Max a little bit. Talk us through the collision and how that impacted the race yesterday.
Yeah, so, I mean, we can see from a couple of races with McLaren, they always forget about the inside turn. And that's how Lando's lost a lot of his placements. So everybody says, yes, he's pole, but he's going to lose it. Same thing happened with Oscar. They were going in and...
Now to talk about Lewis Hamilton now, because he's driven like an absolute beaut this season. When a lot of people, he wasn't even in the conversation, let alone the headline. What has this season meant for him, and what do you expect from him next year after seeing what he's done?
I think it's a weird dichotomy, actually, because you've had all this history with this team, the most successful team-driver partnership in the history of Formula One.
Sure.
when you look at everything he's achieved in the past, you cannot deny that he is probably the greatest of all time of this era. Next season, while we can be sad about how he is now and leaving the team, I think he's going to get a very happy awakening when he finally goes to Italy.
The right kind of competition, and I think that'll work for both drivers. You forget about the value of having a mentor in your team. Even if he is your fiercest competition, he is going to learn from Lewis in a big way. That being said, how are you feeling about next season after what you have seen this year? So open in the constructors' lane, in the drivers' lane. Even Formula One itself seems to have had a shot in the arm. What is your hope
in the beginning of the year, a lot of people told me, I'm not going to watch. It's going to be Red Bull dominance. This is so boring. And every race we had a new winner.
Something different,
And I said, guys, you have to watch this season. It's unpredictable. And I feel for next year, it's going to be very similar. I do think Lewis going to Ferrari is going to just take things up a notch with Ferrari. And I think the McLarens and Ferraris are going to really bring it next year. As for the other teams, they're kind of there in the midway. They need to do a lot of work. But I think next year is going to be, we thought this year was exciting. Next year is going to be more.
You get a little bit older, and you'll figure this out when you catch up with me one day. But you start to see these bigger rhythms play out, and sometimes these kind of bigger life cycles collide or align, and it feels like that's happening for teams, for drivers, for the sport, all at the same time, which bodes very, very well. If you want a 9-page answer to any of your questions relating to Formula One, please DM them directly. They will take the time. They absolutely love it now. They love engaging with fans because they understand what years like this actually mean for those of us who love our sport. So if motorsport is yours, well done for an incredible Formula One season. Don't drop them a DM. I promise you, 9 pages, 10 maybe, depending on who you ask.
What a magic conversation. And let's keep that magic and that energy going right now and maybe put it in your pocket. And that's by making this Monday extra festive and playing the Daily Lotto for your chance to win 550,000 Rand in estimated jackpots today. So the question really is, what are you waiting for? You can buy your tickets now in store. You can head over to the nationallottery.co.za website. There's the mobile app. You can use cell phone banking, and you can also use the number which you can dial on your phone, which is *120 *7529#, and then follow the USSDs. It's that simple. And we've made it even easier by putting all these details on our Expresso social media pages, so you can check it out right now and Panda Push or play the Daily Lotto for an estimated 550,000 Rand in jackpots today, and you can stand a chance to win big this festive. Go get involved.
Well, speaking about winning big, we have so many opportunities for you to do exactly that on Expresso this morning, including our Christmas stocking competition. There is a reason why I've got all of this behind me, because we want to inspire you to definitely enter and win big. Head over to our socials to find out exactly how and what you can get into. And not only that, speaking about winning, we have somebody incredible in studio. Joyce is going to join us in just a little bit to talk to us about his 100-mile trail run that he just completed, and really exciting news at that. It just seems like South Africa all around is just winning, winning, winning. So keep along on that spirit, grab yourself something quick to drink, and we'll see you after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, welcome back, Mzansi. Let me tell you, you are about to be inspired. We're talking about a name, and I want you to pay attention to this. Sanani Mate, affectionately known as Joyous. Now, he's a runner whose journey reflects resilience and hope. Now, overcoming addiction and homelessness, he completed his first 100-mile Ultra Trail Cape Town race, an absolutely grueling event, which is something this man completed and inspired others with his determination and unwavering spirit. Now, joining Joyous in the studio, we have Sean Peffer, the captain of the Plumstead Run Crew. Now, Joyous, man, listen up. This is absolutely insane what you've done. For people that aren't aware of this grueling 100-mile Ultra Trail Cape Town race, it's extraordinary. It takes a couple days to complete. You run throughout the evening. What inspired you to take up a challenge like this and get involved in running in the first place, man?
It's like I started running last year, May, when I checked into rehab.
Okay.
So I just started, no, let me keep myself busy. That's when, but I never expected that I'll go this far.
And coming out of something like an addiction, it's difficult to shake, right? It's difficult to also be consistent once you've overcome an obstacle like that. What motivates you? And what gets you over these big obstacles? What keeps you running and keeps you fueled?
It's like you have to have support. I've got a support group that I usually attend every Saturday. Like people who have been through my journey. We go there, we motivate each other, we share our stories, like how to navigate through the life. You see. Then I started running. I joined the PRC running crew. So now it's like a lifestyle running. So every Saturday I look forward to another activity, like it's part of my life now.
Would you say that it's almost like a bit of therapy for you, running?
It's like that. It was like 2 days without running, 3 days, there's something that I haven't done. Like,
Yeah. So it helps you just clear the mind, process your thoughts.
exactly like that.
Listen, Sean, what we're talking about here, it's no easy feat, right? Obviously, a 100-miler, it takes a couple days, and I think Joyce was mentioning it, up to 42 hours to complete his event. Before we get to that moment, though, when you first came to your running crew, what did you see in him, and did you think that he had the caliber and the potential to not only overcome an addiction like you did, but then also go and achieve something that's incredible?
We met at a training gym, and he'd mentioned that, you know, I asked him if he's into running, and most people that run solo would be doing like a 5-10 Ks, and he said he was doing 30-40 on his own, and that alone takes a lot of motivation to, you know, to...
It's like a marathon, basically, almost.
And he was doing marathons and training runs. I said, come and join the run crew. We've got it, you know, we run in big numbers for safety. And I think that's where he just gelled. Like immediately the next day was there and he didn't stop coming. And we could see his motivation. He's got a definite talent for running, clearly.
Yeah.
But he's motivated and he just quietly gets on with it.
And were you part of that support crew that had to go through late at night giving the snacks and the drinks, yeah?
There was I was coordinating where we're going to be at the different aid stations. There's 16 aid stations. We tried to have people there for 8. In the box, we sort of had spare clothes, socks, nutrition, bars, gels. So you change your socks every few Ks. And at one point, I was waiting for him at Constantia. We were expecting him at 2 a.m. Things were running over 3, 4 o'clock, 5 a.m. I started getting worried. It's like 3 hours late, you know, these guys injured, they're running together. I can see they're still stuck together. And when I caught up with him, the first thing he says, and keep in mind, this is his first trail run, his first ultra, and he's running with experienced guys. And I asked him, Joyous, are you okay? Were you guys injured? He says, no, I'm okay, but I'm waiting for these guys because they helped me through the night, so I'm going to wait and support them.
Oh, what a legend.
You know, at that point, they were almost 100 Ks in. They're getting close to the end, and he still had that selflessness to say, look, these guys have partnered up with me. I'm going to stick it out and hold out for them.
Yeah, man, Joyce, this is absolutely incredible stuff. How's the body feel after an event like this?
Yeah, it's like for the first week, I couldn't eat, like solid stuff. Like
Really?
I had no appetite. So it was only like water, things like that, chocolates, like fruits.
Wow. Okay. Now, what I'm trying to get to is the crux of this entire matter, because I think there's so many people that are coming from situations like you. So many people that are either affected by an addiction, caught up in a rut, stuck in a zone where they just can't break through. How do you, and maybe this is something you can share with Mzansi, because I think they're going to relate to you right now. How do you get out of that hole? How do you find something that can draw you out of the darkness, bring you into the light, and then get you to use the blessings that you actually have? How can people replicate what you've done? What helped you in that moment?
I think it's like when you're in addiction, it's like the first step that if you want to win it, it's like you have to admit that, you know what, I've got a problem and I need help. So once you admit, don't do it for someone, do it for yourself. Once you admit that, no, I really need help, like I did admit on my own that, you see, I'm going down straight, I'm going down the drain, let me seek help. Then from there, the moment you seek help, you get the help that you want, maybe you go to like rehab. That's how I started my journey to recover, you see. Started, be punctual to rehab, everything, like what you share, just do what your therapist, like what you share with your therapist. That's when I started running. Okay, let me look for something like to keep me going, so that I can't go back to my old ways. You have to look for something to take that time that you used when you were using, channel that time into something positive. That's when I started running.
Joyce, I'm absolutely so proud of you, man. Thank you for inspiring. Thank you for helping us understand that anything is absolutely possible, no matter how hard it is. Like you said, find a help, find a community, and find a passion that you can enjoy and sustain. And I feel like you are going to be an incredible athlete that we get behind. So I'm wishing you nothing but the best for your future. And don't stop running, man. You got a gift.
I won't stop. As long as my legs are really pushing me, then I'll continue running.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget this name. Joyous is the one and only that is going to be tearing up the scene when it comes to trail running, and hopefully we get behind all his inspiration soon. Congratulations, man. I'm absolutely proud of you, brother.
Thank you very much.
I see that. Cheers, Sean.
Thanks, man.
Oh, I love that Joyous is here because we are bringing joy to the world this holiday season. It is a time when the world seems to transform before our eyes, I'm sure you can agree. The glow of twinkling lights and the aroma of baked treats and also the warmth of family gatherings. It just creates a magical ambiance that really invites us to just pause and marvel at life's beauty. Now, it's holiday season, of course, and we want the celebrations to begin right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It is time for the annual Expresso Festive Stocking Competition. Now, it is your chance to be one of 4 lucky winners. Now, of course, to secure that spot, you have to listen up closely to what you can win. It is a Lego Ninjago Source Dragon of Motion with 2,999 Rand. And then for the diamond lovers, we've got a Szymanski 14K Yellow Gold Cape Town Small Diamond Pendant and a chain with 9,980 Rand. And for our gamers, we've got you covered. A Nintendo Switch and Super Mario Jamboree bundle with 9,299 Rand. And last but certainly not least, a Dunlop jacket and double-walled 530ml flask worth 1,000 Rand. I thought about it for quite some time, and I think the flask is calling my name for sure. That and the diamonds, can I win twice? I hope so. All you have to do to enter in is simply reply to the competition post on the Expresso social media pages and just answer this one simple question. Who will you be spending the festive season with? Now, don't forget to use that hashtag Expresso Festive, and that competition closes at midday, Monday the 16th of December. So that means you have a week to enter, so don't wait, get on to it. And from the 19th of December, 4 lucky winners will pick a festive stocking live on air to uncover their exciting festive prize. It's a season of giving, and Expresso is here to make it extra special just for you. Full T's and C's can be found on expressoshow.com. And while you enter, we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, hopefully you'll be closer to becoming a winner. We'll see you now, Mzansi.
Festive is on us with Mrs. Balls. Make every dish a celebration with the unforgettable taste of Mzansi's #1 chutney. Bring your flavor to the table with Mrs. Balls and add that Mzansi flair to stand a chance to win your share of 40,000 Rand in cash. Take a picture of your most festive recipe starring Mrs. Bowles and share it on the competition post on Expresso's social pages using hashtag Mrs. Bowles. Show us why everybody loves the Mrs. this festive season. Competition closes Friday the 13th of December. T's and C's on expressoshow.com.
My feel good show.
Oh man, that super funky beat should let you know, yes, you got game. We got game. In fact, we're going to share our game with you. This festive season has come with a bang. You can see it in our studio, and we love it. And we've got December in our hands, and we're going to put it in your hands. So if you're on the hunt for some amazing gifts that won't break the bank, Game has stepped up. They have got us covered, from the cool gadgets to the big ticket items, those investment pieces. There is literally something special for everyone, including ourselves, right?
Yeah, holiday season, bring it on. Now listen up. First up, we've got the first ever classic. And before I even mention the classics, these are gifts that are all under 150. So
beautiful.
Yeah, talk about budget saving. We got you. But we're still delivering the impact, right? So first up, the ever classic Royal Danish butter and chocolate chip cookies.
Yes.
Yeah, I think everybody's gonna like this one. And it's just $79.99. It's perfect for spreading holiday cheer with every bite. And they're the ultimate stocking stuffer. Oh, a thank you for teachers, for those that have...
I was literally about to say that. Yeah, because if you buy the right gift, if you find the right value, you can get something that's so much more than just the money you are going to put in an envelope. It's the thought, because you can get something bespoke. So I love that. Then for the music lovers out there, check out these Sony compact folding on over-ear headphones. Yeah, for only 169 Rand as we step into the under 300 zone. So under 169 Rand for these beautiful over-ears. Sony is a brand that absolutely stands up. They fold up perfect for that holiday travel or that holiday chill where you just want to drive, push the rest of the world out.
The beautiful moment where you transition into the holiday. Maybe a long road trip or flight if you're lucky.
Are you transitioning? Are you transitioning right now?
I think I'm already mentally there. Okay, now next up, we've got gifts under 550. Again, I can't believe that this budget is so low, but so impactful. Look what you get, right? So, if you're thinking bigger, Game has incredible deals like the Russell Hobbs Royal Jug Blender, and that's for only 549 Rand. Now, this thing is ideal for whipping up smoothies and festive treats so you can stay shredded this summer. Or how about a scooter? And that's for only 449 Rand. This is perfect for kids looking to cruise into 2025 in style.
I love that. I like there's something for the grown-ups, something for the kiddos, and something for everybody.
I'm honestly thinking of getting that scooter because I want to tie my dog's lead to it, and then like I can be like a summer Santa and get them to pull me like a
work, bro. They do need to work. They're working dogs.
Huskies love it, bro.
You're doing them a favor. In fact, this is your responsibility to do this.
Yes.
What kind of a pet owner are you otherwise? And then we step into the big boys. We absolutely love this. For under 1,000 Rand, if you're wanting that big ticket item for the ultimate festive surprise, check out this Hawk BMX bicycle.
Cool.
A BMX bicycle for 999. I love that. Really amazing colors. It stands up, it's tough, and it's the perfect way to put smiles on your little faces this holiday season. Santa's sleigh has nothing on this ride because we've got scooters now, we've got BMXs. You're going to have like a whole team just delivering. I love this. Unbelievable value. And yes, something for everybody in every price bracket.
Suit your pocket, suit your budget, and it's still going to have all the impact you want for Christmas. So, what are you waiting for, right? Whether you're gifting sweet moments, big smiles, or unforgettable fun, all you got to do is head over to your nearest Game store or shop on game.co.za and grab these festive deals for your loved ones, and I think for everyone, clearly, as we've just shown you.
We've been saying it since 6 a.m. hit that summer is officially here, all right? And it's time to soak up some sun in style. Now, Raoul and Graham took to the poolside and had some fun to the next level with a pool day featuring the coolest Intex inflatables from the Crazy Store. Now, I'm still wondering where my invitation got lost along the way, but that's all right, because from giant floaties to splash trance activities, they've got everything you need to make your festive season absolutely unforgettable. And let's dive right in right now, the two of us. Let's go.
Hey, Mzansi. Now listen up. December is here. And what's the festive season without a little bit of pool fun? Let's go.
We are here to create the ultimate summer splash. We're going to take you through some of the insane inflatables from Intex available at the Crazy Store so you can take your summer to the next level, or down below.
I think my go-to holiday pool party tradition is always making sure you get in the pool and do two things. See how many laps you can do underwater, and then see how long you can hold your breath for. That's always the icebreaker, gets everybody wet into the spirit of things, and then allows you to just kind of like enjoy the rest of it afterwards.
For me, around the pool, it's all about keeping the kids as engaged as possible in a safe way. So floaties, and even more floaties on top of that. I love the fact that just one floaty creates about 1 million different games. And if you can have a little bit of fun as well and turn into a big kid as well, that's absolute gold.
Now, you can have a little adventure with the Intex Explorer and Cruiser boats, which I think is perfect for the little ones and the big little ones. Let's go!
I think my favorite inflatable has to be the Explorer boat. Gives me that spirit of adventure while being safe at home and enjoying myself.
You don't have to break the bank if you want to have fun outside. That's the joy of being in South Africa. I think for kids to be outdoors and having that fresh air is an absolute bonus. Make the most of those sunny days when it happens and just have one or two things that get the party started.
come on, what is a Christmas pool party without a little bit of competition? And the Intex volleyball set is just perfect to bring everybody together and have some festive fun in the sun. Jermaine, ready? Let's go. Ooh. Way! Oh, ooh. Oh, hey! Oh, okay.
Now, I might not be the most competitive person, but my family is without a doubt the most competitive family on this planet. I got a past world champion, a future world champion, and I think my daughter's going to probably be more competitive than the rest of us. So if you want to get us fired up, start a little healthy or maybe unhealthy competition. We have such a crazy year when you get to put the brakes on and life forces you to just chill out. That's gold for me, and that's what December is, especially when our summer hits and it hits hard. So have the inflatables around, not just to raise the fun stakes for the kids. Yes, there's adventure and they can have a whole lot of fun, but for the grown-ups as well. We get to just chill. Yes, please. Here's to an unforgettable festive season thanks to the Crazy Store's unbelievable range of Intex inflatables. They are super fun, they are very adventurous, a little bit sporty, and yes, unicorn, very stylish as well.
Absolutely. Now, the best part is you can get all these inflatables at the Crazy Store this Christmas. And you can honestly make a splashing holiday full of laughter and fun. Right, last round, let's go. Unicorn!
Come in with a little, leave with a lot. The Crazy Store has a whole range of stuff bound to surprise and delight the whole family.
Yes, we have transitioned into summer
We
officially.
have.
I like it.
I'm
I
still
like that a
beefing
lot.
with you guys because where's my invitation? Why was I not invited to the activities?
We'll maybe transition that invite your way sometimes.
Listen, girl,
Okay.
it's,
I'm ready to receive
when
it.
dancing in and out of a pool with this young man, it gets real very quickly, okay? I love you, man. I love you so much, guy. You don't understand how this man, and you to an
Thank you, I
extent, take
appreciate
one
it.
for
To an
the
extent.
team, okay? We've become like masters at reading where the other person is and how much physical capability is there, and we get stuck in. And with the Crazy Stores, the inflatables are just insane, guys. They are next level, so please make your festive season unforgettable.
You have to do it and shop all your poolside must-haves as you saw at the Crazy Store today, all right?
Yep. Now, what's happening is Monday's going to get even better because we got the Zip Zack Circus in town. Yes, the circus is here and they're going to be doing something incredible. There's a production called A Piece of Us. So we're going to find out about it and probably also physically find out about it because we're going to see exactly what they can do in just a bit. So we'll talk and then we'll walk and you don't need to go anywhere. Mzansi, we'll see you after this.
Only you can make my day.
back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It is so good to have you here to get started on your Monday together. And let me tell you about something super exciting. Yes, I'm talking about the Zip Zap Circus. Yes. It is a vibrant, uniquely South African social and professional circus. Now, they're taking over this December with a Zip Zap Circus, a Piece of Us production. I don't know about you, but I'm really looking forward to this trial.
Absolutely. Now, here to tell us all about it is the co-developer of the show, Yesu Escalante, and then we have Tadiwe Virawa, as well as Morgan Malt, and they are all performing artists of the Zip Zap Circus. So let's give them a feel-good welcome! I call them extreme athletes, actually.
Yes. Yeah. There are levels to this game, and you guys are somewhere there at the top because I can't even wrap my head around where to begin. But the Zip Zap Circus has been around for a minute now. Like 32 years is what they've clocked in the game. And you guys get to be part of this and part of this production. So can you talk to me a little bit more about the evolvement of the Zip Zap Circus and then maybe the involvement of this particular production?
Sure. Zip Zap has been around more than 30 years now, and it's been amazing. We have 9 main programs. We're helping many kids to inspire them for life. For me, it's a pleasure to be part of this project because it's just life transformation. It's great. It's been from they hang a trapeze on a tree to 2 main venues, international touring. It's been amazing, yeah.
It's incredible.
And I'm hoping that amazing continues because you all look like you are ready to do something crazy. You look like athletes, and I really mean that. Like you've got this look in your eyes, like don't mess with me, I can do anything. Now, I was very inspired when I saw the circus. I didn't know that you could do the things that you could actually do. I thought you had to be something different other than human. So what can we expect from the 3 of you when it comes to the show? Like what does it have to do with regards to the general Zip Zap theme, and what can we expect from the show specifically?
Yeah, we're part of a full cast. We 7 on the stage, acrobats, dancers, circus artists. Okay. And we have also a live music band. We have a drummer and 2 guitarists, and I play the bass myself as well.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have a big team on the stage. What we can expect is an edgy show full of energy, live music, poetry. I mean, you have to come. It's very beautiful what we're doing. I'm very proud of the guys. I'm the circus specialist in pedagogy at Zip Zap Circus. I'm the main coach, and at the same time, a choreographer and artistic director. So I put in place the show, and it's been an amazing experience. They have been growing immensely. For me, the most important thing is not only about the show, it's the personal growth as well. And Zip Zap has that magic. It's not about the tricks or the backflip here or juggling clubs. It's more about the personal growth and how you can transform your life for a positive impact to a general audience. It's amazing, yeah. Oh. So yeah, what can we spot is edgy, rock, circusy.
Yeah.
I mean, the audience will be sitting in the edge of the seats. It's too many things going on. Very scary, dangerous, but we've been training hard. We've been working hard, and it's safe.
Oh, I love that. Well, thank you so much, and I love that we have Mexico represented here. We also have Africa on the map too, South Africa and Zimbabwe in particular. Tadiwe and Morgan, maybe you tell us more about your involvement and, like you were saying, Yesu, the magic of the circus. How do you contribute to that?
Well, for me right now, this show right now that we're working on, it's very, very new to Zip Zap because it's like only 6 people. And the teamwork that we have and the story that we're telling to the audience, like we're trying to, everybody comes from a different background and we're just trying to put it on stage and we like moving with our body and showing people what we can do. And with only 6 people, like we're very proud of the show and very proud of the team, for making things happen. Very excited.
And you are making beautiful things happen. I want to know how this actually comes together because everybody, am I correct in saying that you have like an archetype or a special skill that you can contribute to the team? So maybe one of you is like a power mover or you have the agility. What are your archetypes, or do you have any, or you just like, I can do everything?
Yeah. I think as circus performers, we strive to be good at almost everything. We try to improve not just in one area, but to be diverse. I think in the team, everyone does have their specific things they choose and enjoy doing. But yeah, I think when you come watch the show, you'll see everyone doing what they love and what they enjoy.
So everyone's doing what they love, they're doing what they enjoy. We're seeing internationals, we're seeing locals. How do we get involved in this? Talk to me about the details, the tickets, and how we can watch this incredible show.
Yeah, we're going to be running the show from the 12th to the 22nd of December at the Dome, Sipsap Dome. You can find the tickets in Quicket.
Nice.
I
Yep.
try my best.
That's the one.
Yeah, you can come support us. The best way to support the circus is come and see the show. Our Sipsap circus itself runs out of donations as well. We have very helpful people helping us to keep helping the guys. And yeah, I mean, come see the show and it's gonna be great for us. You're gonna have a great experience.
Do the donations go back to the Zipsack Circus?
Yes, we do run from donations. We do grant applications. We have very kind people all over South Africa, the world, helping to keep helping kids and changing lives.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a social circus, and I think that's make it very special because they have this inner extra fire. As you see, I mean, I've been in the circus for a long time, and I've been all over the world. And what I can find here in Sipsap is something just different. You have this willpower that make it so special. And yeah, it's an amazing experience.
Oh, I love that.
Love it.
Okay, can I ask what you think audiences are going to take away from this incredible production? I mean, there are a couple days that you guys are going to put yourselves out there. What can we take from that?
For me, Yesu once told us that circus can be everything, and that we shouldn't put our thoughts and our ideas into a box, and we shouldn't put circus in a box.
Sure.
And I think that's exactly what I want the audience to take from that you shouldn't put yourself in a box, and you should really strive to be better and strive to take yourself out of that box, out of the comfort zone. And that's exactly what I'm showing through this, what we're showing through the show.
Beautiful. I
Cannot
love
wait.
that.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm so looking
So
forward to
excited.
this.
Thank you so much again for being here and for also sticking around, because we are going to be showing off just how incredible these talents are. So a reminder to you, get your tickets at Quicket. It's called A Piece of Us, and that's what the Zip Zap Circus are presenting. The 12th to the 22nd of December. It's at the Zip Zap Dome in Cape Town. And again, it's $200, quicket.co.za. What are you waiting for other than some incredible showing off skills a little bit later? So stick around for that. For now, though, official duties must commence. G-Man, what's happening?
Almost the top of the hour, almost the perfect time to get into our news. Let's dive right in with our national news here in South Africa first. And the National Energy Regulator, or NERSA, now reports growing opposition to Eskom's proposed 36% tariff increase, with public hearings now taking place right across the country. So communities and organizations are concerned about the affordability of the hike. Everyone feeling the pinch at the moment. Meanwhile, Eskom has gone over 250 days without load shedding, saving nearly 17 billion rand in diesel costs as a result. So as the December's holidays approach, Eskom plans to increase maintenance activities to improve the reliability of its generation fleet, with an additional 2,600 megawatts expected to return online tonight. So all the right pieces in play. Now we stay in South Africa, where the South African Airways Pilots Association and National Transport Movement have now suspended their strike. That was after reaching a conditional agreement with SAA management. So pilots will return to work while discussions on improved working conditions continue. And SAA managed to operate 51% of its planned flights during the strike. The parties reportedly agreed on a 9.4% wage settlement, though negotiations on other issues remain ongoing. The strike began on Thursday, with unions demanding a 15% wage increase and additional benefits, while the employer offered 8%. Now, a little further afield on the international news fronts, rebel forces in Syria have seized control of Damascus, marking the end of Bashar al-Assad's 24-year rule. The rebels announced Assad's downfall on state television, proclaiming the release of political prisoners as well. Public institutions are temporarily under the supervision of the former prime minister. The Syrian army claims to continue fighting terrorist groups despite no soldiers being visible in the capital. Assad has now fled to Moscow, where he and his family have been given asylum. And this development deals a significant blow to Russia and Iran, who have lost a key regional ally as a result. Now we move on to Ghana's Vice President Mahamudu Bawumia, who has now conceded defeat in Saturday's election and congratulated his opposition candidate, former President John Mahama, on his victory. This follows a challenging economic crisis with soaring costs and widespread unemployment. And official results have not been declared, with delays now attributed to disruptions by supporters of the two main parties. And Mahama's now Now, supporters obviously have, meanwhile, taken to the streets in celebration, waving flags and cheering. Ghana is the 5th African country to witness an opposition victory this year. Now let's take the edge off this very politicized news report with this piece of entertainment news. Taylor Swift's record-smashing Eras Tour concluded officially yesterday in Vancouver, marking the end of a cultural sensation that redefined the live music landscape. Spanning 149 electrifying shows from Arizona to Buenos Aires, Paris and even Tokyo, the tour shattered records as the highest grossing in history. While official revenue numbers remain undisclosed, industry estimates place ticket sales at over $2 billion, far surpassing Elton John's $939 million Farewell Yellow Brick Road tour. What an achievement. So beyond music, Swift's tour revitalized local economies in those areas, with Toronto alone reporting a staggering $200 million boost during her 6-show stop. Talk about secondary spend. Fans worldwide celebrated not just the tour, but a momentous chapter in music history, as Swift's global impact resonated far beyond the stage. And if you've watched her documentary or the various documentaries about her journey, you would know what this means to her. So to all the Swifties out there, have an amazing day. Let's get into the sport.
Thank you so much, G-Man. Yes, let's dive into all things sport once again, and let's celebrate, starting with the Ruggers. Now, the Blitzboks has ended a 9-year wait for the HSBC 7's Cape Town title with a commanding 26-14 victory over France in the thrilling final at DHL Stadium on Sunday evening. They were cheered on by over 75,000 fans across 2 days, and the hosts delivered in electrifying performance mode, scoring 4 tries to France's 2. Now, this triumph marked their first home tournament, and that was a win since defeating Argentina in the 2015 final and ending a drought that included runner-up finishes in 2016 and 2019. Now moving to cricket news, and England levelled the ODI series with a commanding 6-wicket win, and that was over the Proteas women in the Black Day game at Kingsmead in Durban, raising awareness about gender-based violence. Now, after restricting our ladies to 135 runs, all out in 31.3 overs, and that was thanks to Charlie Dean's 4 for 45, and England chased down the target in 24 overs. Now, Tammy Beaumont, age 34, and Maya Boucher, 33, led with a 69-run opening stand, setting up a decisive series finale. Now, moving to all the footballing action, and Chelsea came from a 2-0 down to claim a thrilling 4-3 win over Tottenham. Now moving up to second in the Premier League. Now there were goals from Dominic Solanke and Dejan Kulusevski, and that gave Spurs a strong start. But Chelsea responded in the second half. We had Cole Palmer, who netted 2 penalties, and Enzo Fernandez, who added a goal, as well as Jadon Sancho, who provided a vital spark. Now, despite Son Heung-min's late strike, Spurs remain 11th, having won just once in 7 matches. Now, we've spoken about it this morning, and let's touch on it once again. Formula One news. Now, Lando Norris secured McLaren's first team title in 26 years with a composed victory at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix on Sunday. Now, from 8th on the grid, Norris cruised to his 4th career win, holding off the 2 Ferraris. Now, McLaren clinched the title with 666 points, 14 ahead of Ferrari, that was on 652, and 77 points clear of Red Bull, who was sitting on 589. Now, Mercedes finished 4th with 468 points, while Aston Martin ended 5th with 94 points. That's all the sport we have for you right now. We'll do it all again in an hour, but let's see how we can assist you on the roads with some traffic.
Oh, thank you so much, Uriel, for closing up that sport. Let's get into the roads for the first time this morning. Now, we head over to KZN in Ndundulu, where there's been a truck accident on the R34, which caught fire, now north of Ndundulu at the Malmouth route. Motorists are advised to avoid the affected area as recovery is still taking place. Now, delays are, of course, expected, so please do plan your route accordingly. Now, we stick in KZN and head out to Durban, where motorists can expect minor delays when making use of the N2 northbound route as a result of an accident after EB Klutzer interchange. Now, the right lane is closed, resulting in slow-moving traffic. And lastly, we head to Gauteng and Nkululeni, where back-to-back traffic is being experienced along the N1 southbound from Olifantsfontein. Now, heavy mainland congestion will be in effect and delays are expected. I know it can be frustrating, but please plan your journey accordingly and do allow for some added travel time to your morning. That's where we close up your roads. Let's have a look at your weather. The South African Weather Service has issued heat warnings for most of the Northern Cape, Northern KwaZulu-Natal, as well as parts of the Eastern Cape, the Free State, the Northwest, Mpumalanga and Limpopo until Friday. Now, extremely hot conditions persist in the Northern Cape's Namakwa district, the Karoo and parts of the Western Cape. A yellow level 2 warning highlights severe thunderstorms in Limpopo and Mpumalanga, posing risks of hail, strong winds and heavy rain. Additionally, extremely high fire danger persists over the Western Cape interior, Northern Cape, the Free State and the Eastern Cape's northern interior. Now, residents are urged to remain vigilant. Now, before we close up your weather, let's have a look at the sunrise view of this hour. This one sent from Ken from Keymouth. Thank you so much for getting in touch with this beautiful morning view. Looking absolutely gorgeous. The way the sky is just dotted with the clouds and the reflection of the sun just tells me that this week is going to be a good one. And continue to share your morning views with us on 0634088863 if you want to be just like Ken. For now, though, let's have another look at what you can expect in your temperatures for today.
Yeah, no, I had a moment there. I'm not even going to crack a joke about the degrees in Uppington today. Just please be safe out there, stay hydrated, stay out of the sun if you can. So many heat warnings across the country. So spend the next few hours at least indoors contemplating your lucky numbers. Why? Because the daily lotto jackpot is sitting at 550,000 Rand today. So what are you waiting for? Get your hands on your tickets now in store. You can go online, nationallottery.co.za. You can use the mobile app. You can use your cell phone banking platform, or you can simply dial star 120 star 7529 hash for USSD. And as always, we'll keep all of those details up on the Expresso social media pages so you can check them out at your leisure. Then Panda push a play daily lotto for an estimated 550,000 Rand jackpot today. Oh, it is going to be a very festive if you get that right. So good luck. But right now, I want you to focus on our stage because we are bringing you just a little piece of us. It sounds like a mind-blowing new production from one of our favorites, the Zip Zap Circus. Enjoy.
You're right here back on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It is Expresso on S3. And right now we are so excited to have these individuals on the couch. We're joined by the talented team behind Christmas Night with the Stars Volume 5. It's a spectacular holiday music series that showcases the best of our local talent. Now with a star-studded lineup and a mission to provide opportunities for aspiring artists this festive season, I would love it if you help me to welcome Sidwell Bezic as well as Felicity Kiran and Cheryl Phillips on the couch. Please let's give them a feel good welcome. Looking sparkly, looking gorgeous. How are we feeling today?
Good.
You feeling good? That's good, Sidwell. I'd love to get into this. We are 5 years deep because, of course, this year we have Volume 5. Please talk to me a bit about the evolution and also the start of your production. What was the thinking behind it?
Creating a job, you know.
That makes sense.
We started in 2020, in the midst of COVID. We didn't have work. So we created the production and just to get us through the festive season. And here we are at Volume 5.
Come on now. Volume 5. I mean, how does it feel to have been part of something that's grown exponentially over the past couple of years? I mean, I can take this to you, Felicity.
It's fantastic. Like Sidwell said, we literally started with absolutely nothing. And it was desperados. And so we never saw it. Basically, he got me to say yes to this show because I wanted to stop with music. And so he literally said, you know, Christmas is my favorite time of the year. Absolutely. And I was like, okay, I'm convinced. I'll just do that one. And now we're on 5. So we're very, very proud. And I'm still doing music, so that all came together beautifully.
And thank you for convincing. Because where would we be without the talent that you bring to the table? Speaking about talent, I know you have guest performers Unati as well as Andre Tablanche. Can we talk a little bit more about this edition and what they have to bring to the table? And then Cheryl's going to take this one.
I think the best person to speak to, because I'm Cheryl and I'm from the municipality, Drakensberg municipality, which is the second biggest municipality in the Western Cape. And we're also the best secondary city in South Africa. I have to just punt that as well. But in terms of the creative directing, I think it's best that Sidwell answers that question, and then we will come on to.
We'll come back to you, though.
Absolutely.
So, well, yeah, maybe talk about the performers and the addition of them.
Unati is a fantastic saxophone player. And Andre Blanche, very great singer in the Stellenbosch region. Then we have a lot of new talent up and coming from the Drakensberg region. Shante Daniels. There's a lot, Patrick Martin, Meredith Davids. They are really, really talented, and there's a different variety. If each singer is different than the other one, so that's the lineup.
Oh, that is a beautiful one at that too. And yes, I'm going to come back to you, Cheryl, because you've mentioned Drakensberg, as you said. And at the start of this, you said job opportunity. That is what we're doing. So talk to me a little bit more about your involvement with this and the synergy between the two.
Okay. So I'm from, obviously, the municipality, and we're responsible to facilitate that environment, you know. So, but the one thing that I always say, so when people ask me, Cheryl, what is your value proposition? Then I say I co-create and collaborate.
I love that.
Yeah, so from a co-creation point of view, obviously, arts is really big. In terms of our valley, we have so many creatives. I mean, I'm sure you know Amy Jo. We have rugby players. We have rugby players, a lot of Springboks. But we also have so many creatives. And so for the municipality, it's really to create that environment. And last year, when I saw them at the show, it was the 4th edition at the Old Mill Theatre, I said, wow, Sidwell, we need to go bigger and better. And then every year we've got the Drakensberg Festival of Light series, but this year we really enhanced our offering, and we wanted to make it more inclusive. And then I presented the proposal to my seniors, and they said, you know what, Drakensberg Christmas series it is, and we are happy to say that we are a proud sponsor of the Christmas Night with the Stars series for 2024.
Come on.
Yes.
I absolutely love this. And to me, that feels like an easy yes, because you're supporting incredible talent,
Absolutely.
local talent, and seeing it grow from strength to strength and height to height. Well, let's talk about this year in particular. What can people expect and where can we get our tickets? I know people are waiting there for the website to drop. Okay, tell me, Sidwell. Or even Cheryl, either one of you.
We have all our social media handles. They can contact us there, and also we've included the municipalities' handles, all of that. So everything is on your website, and everyone can just contact us through that.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, lasting words, if we can get into this, why should people come and watch Christmas Night with the Stars?
Gives you hope. Gives you hope in this time. It was a difficult year for many people. And a lot of people, when they leave the show, they have hope. And I think Christmas is about that hope.
It is.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Adding that sparkle to our lives,
Yes,
as you should, and as you have. I mean, look at you. And I can tell you, you are in for an unforgettable night. So don't waste any time, Zanzi. Please jump on it right now. Head over to our socials and find out exactly how you can book your tickets to go and watch A Night with the Stars to make your Christmas even better.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, team. Cannot wait for that performance. But right now, we're back in the kitchen. A little bit of history coming to bear with a delicious meal. For over 30 years, in fact, Fry's has been the go-to for flavorful, easy-to-make meat-free meals. They've kind of owned that space. Whether you're exploring a meat-free switch, maybe, or just cutting back on the amount of meat, in particular red meat that you're eating, Fry's has got you covered. Their new flexitarian range featuring southern fried strips and home-style no-checks burgers makes it easy to enjoy delicious meat-free options. Plus, an exciting sneak peek is coming next week, which you really want to jump on. But we are going to be creating some beautiful skewers, my friend, and I will take care of the sauce. So I think your job is relatively simple, man. It's geometry. Stick them up, kid. You want to get as many slices. So it's been recommended by Tiff and our amazing kitchen team to just cut them in half and then skewer them up, layer them up as much as you can, I suppose, onto one skewer.
And we're using the southern fried strips for this one, right?
Absolutely love it. I'm going to jump on our barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay, I see why we're cutting them in half, because the size is plentiful indeed, and there's still a lot left in here to go. But yeah, let me start cutting these in half, and I'll get my skewering on. What are you up to on your side, bro?
Okay, so I'm going to create the sauce. The sauce with the mostest over here. So I've got some very finely chopped onions going in there as well.
Nice, yeah.
We're going to fry those up. And this is a great base for any kind of barbecue sauce. If you're looking for that go-to when you need it and you don't have a big bottle in your cupboard, you want something that's a little bit more bespoke. This is it. I'm actually going to go in with my tomato puree first. Then we've got a little bit of hot sauce. If you've got a hot sauce that you love, go for it.
Okay.
For me, it can be a little bit sweeter, which I love.
This is where South Africa's going to go challenging themselves here. I'm going to go as hot as I can.
Like chopping your own chilies and stuff as well.
Listen, G-Man, while you're putting all that magic together, and I love the fact that you're getting a variety of good colors in there too, I want to chat to you, Mzansi, about the fact that we are using something pretty awesome right now. We're talking about Fry's, which are offering you a simple, convenient, and delicious plant-based alternative that will have your whole family enjoying everything without compromising on the texture and flavor, which is something I think they've been really working hard on to crack. And it's made with a blend of soy, there's wheat and pea protein in here. So that's giving it 4.9 grams of fiber per 100 grams, and then also 10 grams of protein per 100 grams. So I think this is something fantastic if you want to get some of those macros in as an alternative, and it's great to just pop in the air fryer for a quick snack too. So you don't have to do it as elaborate as we are. We're just showing off here because we can, and it pairs so perfectly with a meal. But yeah, you can have it on your own, and that's good.
No, completely. And this is one of those things that, it is a very kid-friendly meal.
It is.
Which I love. It is so quick and easy, and you can put in, this is one of those things where you can put in a bit of effort, and your kids will probably be like, wow. Generally, when I put in a lot of effort, my kids are like, okay, whatever, Dad, it's fine. Just get the noodles out the cupboard. But yeah, you really can create these little gourmet meals so quick and easy. Okay, so our sauce is bubbling beautifully, and that's going to develop, and I'm going to just get going with our skewers, man.
Start it up
nice
on
hot
one loaded
pan. And you want the sizzle. And I love this for our green and red peppers. You could squeeze a yellow pepper in there as well. I love how the flavor profile of a pepper changes once it's been charred.
Dude,
once you get the
totally.
blackened skin, it gets sweet. So now we've got a sweet and slightly spicy barbecue sauce, the kind of sweet, smoky profile of our peppers. It's going to be absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, and you really are hitting the nail on the head there. It gives you that sort of real grill feel, weirdly enough, coming from a vegetable.
Well
there
done,
goes
man.
another one. And I think it's adding to not just the flavor profiles, but the experience. Remember, you want to have an experience. You also have those options where you still want to be a part of the normal vibes, but with an alternative like this, it doesn't feel like you left out. You're kind of part of everything else.
Completely, and I love a bit of crunch. I love the mouthfeel, seeing as I live off like the leftovers of generally my kids' meals. This kind of thing stands up in every way. Now, it's got a beautiful flavor profile, great texture as well, and as you very rightly said, it lends itself for the air fryer for something that's quick and easy, and it just really does tick so many of those boxes. You're absolutely right when you say we need to kind of experience our food to really enjoy it. It's not just about getting the nutrients in or the flavor. There's something about it that needs to jump off the plate, literally, for us, and especially when it comes to kids. And this just works, man. Absolutely amazing. And if you want to get this mouth-watering recipe, as simple as it is, and try your hand at our mouth-watering fries, grilled barbecue, southern fried strips, and pineapple skewers, all you got to do is head over to expressoshow.com. These look exquisite, dude.
It's looking good. It's smelling good. What are you waiting for? I never thought an alternative could fool me this much, but oh, this is what it's about. Summer season,
you gave it
baby.
the caveman. Oh.
That's the feeling. Give me one word for the sensation.
I love it, dude.
Last one up, G-Man. There you
not
go.
One wasted.
Voila.
Very good spread, bro. Your use of color blocking,
You
absolutely
like that?
exquisite.
Yeah. It's like eating a magical, nutritional rainbow.
I love it.
Yeah.
Perfect for summer, dude. Yay.
Ooh, it's smelling good in here because things are cooking, not only in the kitchen, but behind me. We're about to get into something so good straight after this very short break because Felicity Khan and Unati is still here and they're going to perform something absolutely beautiful for you. Of course, coming off of a Christmas night with the stars, still get your tickets. Yes, they still are available, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be selling like absolute hotcakes. And then, of course, you still have an opportunity to win with us. It is, of course, your Christmas stocking right here at your Feel Good Breakfast Show. So make sure to go over to the socials to explore all things good, and we'll see you after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, you beauties. Hopefully you're feeling the love and feeling the festive cheer. And if not, well, listen to this. We might be able to turn the tide. Cue the music. Christmas is not just about decorations or gifts. It is about joy and connection. That's what matters most. And what better way to unite hearts than through music? So whether it's a carol sung around a fire or a joyful tune on the radio, get the playlist out. Music reminds us to embrace the true spirit of giving and togetherness. It's festive time, so let the celebrations officially begin. It's time for the annual Expresso Festive Stocking Competition, which you should know by now is your chance to be one of 4 lucky winners of the most amazing prizes. So let's get into it. You stand a chance to win a Lego Ninjago Source Dragon of Motion, if you know, you know, worth 2,999 Rand. Of course, that's the top of my son's Christmas list this year. A Shemansky 14-carat yellow gold Cape Town small diamond pendant and chain worth 9,980 Rand. A Nintendo Switch and Super Mario Jamboree bundle worth 9,299 Rand. And then a beautiful Dunlop jacket and double-walled 530ml flask worth 1,000 Rand. Absolute crackers. And I know a couple of bucket list items there for this Christmas. So please jump on this. I know we're going to have a lot of entrants, so make yours good. Simply reply to the competition post on the Expresso social pages and tell us this. Who will you be spending the festive season with? Make it special. Don't forget to hashtag Expresso Festive as well to qualify. The competition closes midday, Monday, the 16th of December. Then from the 19th of this month, 4 lucky winners will pick a festive stocking live on air on the show to uncover their exciting festive prize. Which one are you going to go for? Start praying now. It's the season of giving, and Expresso is here to make it extra special for you because we absolutely love and appreciate you. But you can find those T's and C's and a little more inspiration for the festive season on expressoshow.com. Now, if you want festive inspiration, we are going to give it to you in spades. And this one is absolutely beautiful. It's going to take us to their magical evening. Just a little taste away in a manger.
Well, I'm Felicity Nele, and on saxophone we have Unati. Please enjoy Away in a Manger.
No crib for a bed. The little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head. The stars in the bright sky
stunning. Well, if that didn't get you into the mode and the mood, nothing will. But you can still make it to a night with the stars at the Paarl Town Hall, which is a beautiful venue. I've hosted a few there. It's just magical. And that community embraces these opportunities, but worth the drive from the mother city to get out there. Absolutely beautiful. We'll keep those details up.
Yeah, 180 gets yourself a ticket, so please make sure you get involved with that because it is about the Christmas cheer. And speaking of, we have Meg Pedro in studio with us once again, looking absolutely stunning. And she came for the occasion. We also look kind of glam today. So we wanted to talk about a glam table setting.
Ooh,
and I think for Christmas, that can be an option for you. So if you're thinking you're going to step it up this year, we got you covered.
Absolutely love it. And of course, we're also going to be bringing in some Super M Friezos. So look forward to that. Mzansi, don't go anywhere. We'll see you after this.
What flavor?
Options.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. I'm sure you can hear Santa in the background with the reindeers coming on through because we're just days away from the season that keeps on giving. It is the season also to shine. So let's celebrate, dress up, and get down. Meg Pedro is here to create a magical and Insta-worthy Christmas tablescape that will instantly just set the mood. And Meg, I haven't stopped smiling. Look at this. I whipped out my phone and took some pictures because I'm seeding ideas for Christmas this year because we've got things like luxurious linen and also just the elegant touches that you've added together. So can you talk to me more about the key elements to a glam table setting?
Clean and minimal. Right? That's as easy. When you think about your outfit as well, it is so simple and just those beautiful textures. Whites, we're loving whites this season. And again, it goes from, you know, hosting in the morning to the afternoon to outside to the evening. It's transitional.
Because it is a full day affair.
It really
People forget
is.
this. We're doing a marathon. It's not a sprint. And we got to take our time to make our way through it. So let's talk about this tablescape in particular. I mean, immediately this caught my eye.
Oh, my goodness.
But also the wreath. What is going on here?
Okay, stunning. Let's start with the tablecloth. You know, I love to build up from there.
Yes.
So we've got a gorgeous linen white tablecloth. You saw that I showcased the stone version last week. This is the gorgeous white. And again, it's so simplistic, but it's so sophisticated. And because we have a gorgeous wooden table, I've complemented that. So I've actually just folded the tablecloth in half.
Oh, I love this.
Just so that it, you know, it picks up on the beautiful woods, which then complement our beautiful place settings, okay? So we've got a stunning woven place setting, which is, you know, absolutely bringing in those stunning textures. Again, always layer, which is the best thing. And then white crockery. You can never go wrong with
And
white
we all
crockery.
have it in our houses.
We all have it. And a mixed match section is also absolutely great. So you can see here that our side plates have the most gorgeous, like gold metallic rim.
Right.
And again, it's that like sophisticated. It's the touch. Exactly that.
Love that. And then you've got these baubles. We usually see these on trees, and now we have them as table decor.
Incorporated here. You don't have to go out and, you know, go crazy and buy all the different things. Use this from your tree, you know, put someone's little name tag on it.
I like that
These
idea.
are so, I mean, look how that catches the light. And speaking of catching the light, this is lead-free crystal. So it's lighter, but environmentally friendly. And just stunning.
I'm not going to say what I'd enjoy in there, but you know, Christmas is going to be full of that.
It is so beautiful. And again, put all your glasses out on the table because no one's getting up and down off the table, which is great. And then let's kind of talk about the decor because that really brings everything in.
Absolutely.
So Andrea is a local South African artist who's actually based in Elgin. And this is, Woolworths has partnered with Andrea's topiary.
Wow.
So topiary is a selection of, you know, dried foliage, which we're known for here, especially in the Western Cape. And she creates the most stunning wreaths, even the reindeers from her.
I can't believe it.
Which is so beautiful. So again, the round table complemented the wreath. It's just something, you know, extra, something beautiful. And it comes in various sizes.
Okay.
So you really don't need to have, you know, the biggest, grandest table. It can be on your coffee table. It can be on your door. It's just that extra detail.
And also bringing in that natural element, because I know we don't all have real trees, but to bring in a little bit of nature into the space and the tablescape is absolutely gorgeous. Also complementing the wood and the table mats. I mean,
or being in an apartment. We don't have access to being outside. So this is so beautiful. And because it is fresh, you know, you can read about how to maintain it because it is something that will really live on. And it's so beautiful if looked after.
I know if we didn't live in South Africa, I would even put it outside my door. But knowing that it's going to be taken, it's all right though.
It's
It is
so
gorgeous.
beautiful that, you know.
It is absolutely beautiful. That reindeer is coming home with me.
It's so
I also love the idea of the different lights that aren't necessarily lit.
Yes, so taking it from morning to evening, it's always great to have a little bit of light in there. So we talk about the pillar candle, which again is great because it doesn't obstruct. Think about if you're sitting as a guest, we often just, you know, make the table from up here and have these grand vases. But it's so difficult to then kind of see each other through, where pillar candle is just slim, it's just beautiful. So just having that, you know, height element is quite great. And then we play along with, Woolies has the most beautiful selection of LED displays this year.
That's the word, LED.
LED displays. So we've got that ceramic Christmas tree. And then how beautiful is this one?
Those are my fave.
Stunning.
The glass.
That pattern, and you can imagine when the lights dim, how this looks on the wall. So beautiful.
16 days away and I'm already getting so incredibly excited. Okay, what are some of your favorite ways to add a little bit of holiday cheer to the table setting?
Well, because we are in the Southern Hemisphere, I really think keep it white and bright. I don't feel like get, you know, scared of that kind of element. Be the host in the white.
Come on.
This is part of Woolies' new collection, and I think it just complements it so beautifully. So just have that, bring in your natural elements, layer your elements, and you know, don't be afraid to do that. Kind of stand there and just play around. It's like your outfit.
Exactly. And I love this. Start with the classic and then build from there, and you'll get something glam and absolutely beautiful. Meg, you have outdone yourself once again. And I love the white on you. I know you're usually a black girl, but today the white is just standing out so much. And for you, please go full on festive this holiday season. Don't hold back with a glam table that will just get everyone into the mood. And also, I'm telling you, they'll send pictures across the whole of Instagram, TikTok, the world over. Plus, here's a nice thing. Get 30% off Christmas decor items until the 29th of December. So shop this deal in-store, online, and on the app. Of course, T's and C's do apply. And for more holiday deals and inspiration, go ahead and visit woolworths.co.za. Meg, girl.
Got you.
Yes, yes, yes.
Do you remember the very first day of December? Woolies was changing the mind of pretenders while chasing the clouds away.
All right, so this is probably the most important question I've asked you all day. All right, I know we haven't spent a lot of time together, but this is a big one. What if your favorite snack could be even cooler? Just imagine, with Super M, the ultimate snack meets beverage treat, we are freezing the ordinary and making it truly extraordinary. Today, we are showing you just how easy it is to create a Super M Friezo, quick, fun way to enjoy your Super M even colder and even creamier. So I've taken, I'm afraid, flavor out of the conversation because we have pre-frozen. Can you guess which one without touching it? Which one do you think we pre-frozen out of this?
You're going to see like moisture,
look for the little
condensation. I don't know, might be this one over here,
yeah,
bro.
I'll just grab that one. Oh, man, and I absolutely love
that's it.
strawberry. Obviously, you get your beautiful clover milk on the inside. The flavor profile is magical. For me, strawberry all the way.
Yeah.
So all you do is you put it in the freezer, yo, for 3 hours. Then you take it out.
Okay, which
now,
we've just done now.
Okay,
This
so
is
now it's
cold.
still relatively solid.
Yeah, that's an echo, hollow. Yeah, we can confirm.
It's like boing, boing. You can hear the dogs barking now miles away.
Like this is frozen, so how are you going to consume this thing?
Shake it, my friend. You're just going to shake it. You're going to use some elbow grease.
We're going to get it going.
Some arm power.
Let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Go, go. Oh, don't spray.
It's like a dance.
You hear that? You hear that? Can you actually hear the ice shaking?
Let's see if we can get quiet and they can hear.
There we go. Can you hear it? It sounds like I've got a little rice shaker. I love that, man. Okay, well, you continue to make your Friezo. I think we all know love Super M. We all lean on it at different times. Beautiful, ultimate blend, really, of Clover's fresh milk and then those beautiful, bold flavors, offering a snack and a beverage in one delicious bottle, especially when you do it like this. The creamy consistency and convenient packaging make it perfect for enjoying straight out of the fridge, as my poor mother found out on many occasions, or a quick trip to the freezer. And available in all of our favorite flavors. We've got vanilla, we've got peanut butter, which has been, I'm glad that that's stuck around. We've got banana as well. Ooh, I think we need to try this with a banana. And then we obviously have the convenient 300ml bottles, all the 1 liter options for chocolate and strawberry. And we know Super M satisfies your cravings, being anything but ordinary. And what's the verdict, my friend?
This is good.
It's special, eh?
I didn't expect it to be that good. Look, it's good on its own, right?
Yeah.
But this is literally turning it into like a slushy type of milkshake vibe.
/ Friezo / dessert.
What is going on here? This is such an incredible hack. I know, right?
And you know what I like about it the most? Because you get the cold first, and then you get the strawberry or
then
the
flavor kicks in.
Bam!
And the fact that you were talking about all these different flavor profiles, I'm like, we need to freeze every single flavor and try this out because it just gets better.
Do you think we can do that?
And better. Yes, please. We've got to do
I
that.
apologize in advance for the lack of real estate space in your freezer as you now freeze every liquid that you have. But with Super M, it works. Cheers, buddy.
It absolutely does. Cheers, bro. It's careful of the brain freeze here.
Freeze.
It's actually real. But listen, this is the hack of the day. Perfect for the season. Perfect for summer. I think Uppington, y'all need a few of these too. 43 degrees.
I don't think it's going to last very long. But this has ticked every box. Cool, creamy, and completely satisfying. You can see by our faces. The Super M Friezo is proof that your favorite snack can always be a little cooler and a lot more extraordinary. Beautiful, man.
Yum.
Oh, look at it. Yay.
Super M, delicious chocolate with the freshness of clover milk. Super M, anything but an ordinary snack.
We can't savor a snack like this without gloating.
Yeah, man, I feel like a
of someone.
proud person. Just like, I did this.
Look at that smile of the... Oh, get out.
Okay, no.
I did this.
Did you do that with the Big Daddy? With the
Big Daddy. It's called a Big Daddy
Okay.
chocolate. Okay, so if you leave this in the freezer rather for 2 to 3 hours, then it will get a little bit more. This is what that looks like outside the bottle.
Oh my goodness.
See, all you have to do is stick some straws in there
Okay,
and
and
enjoy.
have a taste.
That's the same as what was inside of mine with the strawberry, but
Yeah, but
I'm
the
going
Big
to
Daddy
hold
chocolate.
both at the same time because it's just
double
awesome.
popping,
Okay?
eh? Yeah.
Okay, you enjoy that, and let me tell you what you can look forward to enjoying on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Entertainment news still to come. We're talking everything from local and international goodness that's going to taste as good as this. Mix them together.
You know what I'm saying? Just swirl them.
Swirl them. And then we want to tell you a little bit more about how to budget this festive season. And the best way to enjoy all of this is to make sure that your cents are all counted up so that you can do the double fisting and enjoy more. And just mix them together and have some absolute
Man,
goodness.
first time on live TV.
Yeah,
A double freezer.
We have officially transitioned into summer.
It's good, right?
Cheers!
Booyah!
That's good.
Yay.
Delicious. We'll see you after this.
Optimize your gut health with Phytoceutics range of pre, pro, and postbiotics. Use code Expresso for 15% off at phytoceutics.com.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Oh, I love that. Your story does indeed matter. And let me tell you, Abs has got us covered on every single front. From entertainment, yes, we watch Tyler along with them, to all the way bringing it back to maybe we should budget a little bit better coming up this festive so that we can enjoy more things like more Tyler.
Can I just ask you quickly, Tyler was delivered, hey?
Next level.
Were you there?
Superstar status.
Jealous.
Like, it's not even just hype. I'm telling you, this woman is going to be the next Rihanna. I'm just saying it.
Well, I think
know that
she might be the next Rihanna already, man. She's
unreal. Her
superstar.
trajectory is insane. But it's not entertainment news. We'll get into that a little bit later. We've got to talk about budgeting. I think it's important this time of year.
Completely.
Yeah.
No, I think this festive season especially, man, it's upon us. Today we're going to be diving into a topic that's both exciting and challenging. We're talking about festive budgets. We all need it. We're hoping that we thought about it at the beginning of the year because everything from hosting family gatherings, buying gifts, or planning holiday getaways, it's all about celebrating without the financial stress, right?
Completely. I think the festive spending can quickly spiral out of control, and it often happens around an event. You're hosting something, it's just a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah.
It really can get out of your hands very quickly, but with a little planning and some smart strategies, this season can be absolutely memorable without breaking the bank.
Yeah.
With us, it's kind of like, all right, what's left? Okay, let's see what
Now we
can.
prioritize the good
we
things.
can make it happen. But if you are strategic about it, you know, like you can share the hosting responsibility. So your house is the venue. This person brings the ice. This person, and it's amazing. Like our complex is very much like that. If they want to do something, an amazing friend of ours had their party yesterday, and that was the vibe. They didn't want to break the bank, but they wanted to make the occasion, and it actually I think was so much better because everybody everyone was involved and had a part to play and could bring their family favorites.
Right.
So you don't always have to show off by how much money you've spent.
I think so. And I mean, growing up, we always had this thing called bring and share. So that is just what we would call it. Are you going to the bring and share? Yes. Because it was that spirit of Ubuntu. Whatever you bring, you do not come empty-handed.
That was quite a tone, though, you used there. Are you coming to the bring and share? First, yes, I'm coming.
You had to come and
What
you
do I
had
have
to bring
to
a plate with you because everybody had to eat and eat well. And how we did that was that everyone contributed.
Champion.
It's the best way to kind of
Completely.
instill these ideas of budgeting and making sure that all of us can make it to month end, you know?
Because do you need to spend the money? Do you really need to go so over the top?
I got caught out so badly last season. I was like so excited to just have a moment to celebrate with loved ones and with friends. And I'd be like, nah, it's fine. I got
And
it.
show off
We
a
worked
little
hard,
bit.
you know,
A
we
little
work
bit.
hard and you want to just like be frugal and just don't worry about it. And your January hit me so hard, guys.
Oh, no. January.
I had to work double time just to make up for the hole and then still get into the year. So I don't ever want to do that again. I don't want to start the year on the back foot and resent some of the moments that I spent in the holiday.
Okay, maybe I put it to you this way, and albeit we work in a very freelance type, we're like permanent freelancers. That's, I think in our industry it works like that, but it's a nice notion to have. So maybe reward yourself for what's lined up in January with your December break, not what you've already done.
Right.
Always look forward. I absolutely love that. Traveling. Now you want to get out. This is your free time. You want to explore. We're exposed to these hidden gems all over the country, abroad. You want to get out there and explore. Can you afford to go on a holiday this festive season?
I'm going. I don't care what anybody said. I worked hard this year. I'm getting myself a perfume and I'm going on a mini little vacation.
I love it.
That whole thing about we're going to remain here. I am. I'm going to stay in the Western Cape, but just make my way up, jump in the car a couple hours down, like Robertson, 3 hours.
So you're driving,
6
you're saving
hours.
money there already. You're not
Exactly.
going to get any speeding
I'm
fines.
packing no, I hope not. I'm packing my own food, so I'm cooking at
That
the
makes a big
space
difference.
itself.
Yeah.
And it won't be a hotel experience. It'll be like, you know, the place where you can rent
Are the
out
people
somebody's place.
that are going with you aware of the bring and share thing?
It's just me and my man. It's just me and my man,
You
and
must
I'm
know
going to be
by
cooking.
now.
So.
That sounds beautiful. I love that. What are you how are you tackling getting full value out of your festive season
I
without
think
having to
exactly
spend
the
full
same,
value?
Exactly the same thing, G-Man. I'm not going to go extravagant and lavish on big hotels. I'm going to just make the most of our neighborhood and our backyard. So I'm going on a road trip. I'm going to be heading out of the garden route, just camping as well. So I don't need brick and mortar. I just need running water.
Not even shower gel.
He has been waiting, and Peter, our resident scout, wasn't even here to hear that gold.
Pete, that one is in your memory.
You know that he is feeling happy wherever he is.
Yo,
he's
man's
just,
really on
he's just
holiday.
woken up with a smile on his face and he doesn't even know why, because that was part dad joke and scoutsmanship. Absolutely beautiful.
Love it, man. But I think it's paying into Chris's says. I think planning your holiday is quite important. So you don't have to eat out every single day. You don't have to pay for every single experience. You can go out and just make the most most of nature. It's free.
Just bloom, yo,
Outdoors
get
are
in the
free.
water.
Go-
This is the
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
Blooming
So-
is the way. Also, there's food at home. We got rice, we got meat at home.
If you're coming to visit, just bring and be ready to share. That's the bottom line. No, that hits the nail on the head. If you are just, I think, strategic and intentional about going into this season, don't just reward yourself for having survived this year, because we've all survived a tough year, so we're going to want to do that. We're going to want to splurge. Look after yourself. The festive season doesn't have to mean financial strain in January, with thoughtful planning and some creative hacks, just like what we've mentioned, bullying your friends into bringing you food. You can enjoy all the holiday magic while staying on budget.
Absolutely. And do remember that with ABSA, you can take control of your finances this festive season. All you have to do to find out more is visit absa.co.za to just explore tools and tips for smarter budgeting and also smarter spending.
You could have a cover charge for your Christmas event.
Oh, now we're talking, man. Let's make
That's
some
an
money.
idea. Just moments before we hit the top of the hour, let's get into your news for 8 o'clock. Well, with national news, the Border Management Authority has arrested a minibus driver at the Lebombo border post for attempting to smuggle 14 undocumented minors into South Africa. Now, the youths aged between 14 to 16 are now in the care of the Department of Social Development. In a separate incident, 8 Bangladeshi nationals without passports were intercepted at the Beitbridge border post while being smuggled into the country. Now, the individuals were detained for questioning. Both incidents highlight ongoing efforts to combat illegal border crossings. Now, sticking to your national news, the National Energy Regulator, or NERSA, reports growing opposition to Eskom's proposed 36% tariff increase, with public hearings taking place across the country. Communities and organizations are concerned about the affordability of the hike. Meanwhile, Eskom has gone over 250 days without load shedding, saving nearly 17 billion rand in diesel costs. As the December holidays approach, Eskom plans to increase maintenance activities to improve the reliability of its generation fleet, with an additional 2,600 MW expected to return online by tonight. And let's take a look at your international news making headlines, and we head over to Morocco, where state-owned rail operator is seeking $8.8 billion to fund its expansion plan, according to African Development Bank President Akwawumi Adesina. After the Africa Investment Forum in Rabat this weekend, Adesina revealed that investors are willing to offer over $13 billion in financing. Now, Morocco plans to extend its high-speed train network to Marrakesh before the 2030 Soccer World Cup and further to Agadir. By 2040, the rail operator aims to double its network, serving 43 cities and reaching 87% of the Moroccan population. Meanwhile, rebel forces in Syria have taken control of Damascus, marking the end of Bashar al-Assad's 24-year rule. The rebels announced Assad's downfall on state television, declaring the release of political prisoners. While public institutions are temporarily overseen by the former prime minister, the Syrian army continues to fight terrorist groups, though no soldiers are visible in the capital. Assad has reportedly fled to Moscow, where he and his family will receive asylum. This development is a significant blow to Russia and Iran, who lose a crucial regional ally. Now, to close off your news for this Monday morning, after a devastating fire in 2019, Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris has risen from the ashes, holding its first Mass on Sunday to celebrate its grand reopening. Now, the historic monument, whose construction began in 1163, had been fully restored with a new roof and spire thanks to a 5-year renovation effort. Now, the inaugural Mass, led by Paris Archbishop Laurent Ulrich, was attended by over 150 bishops and priests, as well as French President Emmanuel Macron. Though rain dampened the spirit of those gathered outside, they were united with both joy and gratitude. Now, the cathedral, a symbol of resilience, will open to the public on December 16th, drawing millions of visitors eager to witness its majestic return. If you are headed to France, Paris in particular, make sure that you give it a visit and take some pictures and send it through. We would absolutely love to see. That's where we leave your 8 o'clock news. Let's head into your sports for the final time.
And if you do happen to be in Paris, maybe you want to let a Frenchman or two know about the Sevens this weekend if they haven't heard already. Of course, the Blitzboks ended a 9-year wait for the HSBC Sevens Cape Town title, and they did it with a commanding 26-14 victory over France, who've been brilliant throughout the tournament, in a thrilling final at the DHL Stadium yesterday evening. So cheered on by over 75,000 fans across the 2 days, including Sia Khaleesi, who was spotted in the crowds. The hosts delivered an electrifying performance, scoring 4 tries to France's 2. And this triumph marking their first home tournament win since defeating Argentina back in 2015 in that final, ending a drought that included runner-up finishes, agonizing finishes in 2016 and 2019. You can see what it meant to this team finding their feet once again. Now we turn to cricket, and we are setting up for a battle royale in the finale. But England, they've levelled their ODI series with a commanding 6-wicket win over the Proteas women in the Black Day game at Kingsmead in Durban yesterday. Of course, set in motion to raise awareness about gender-based violence in South Africa. So well done for that, ladies. But after restricting our ladies to 135 all out in just 31.3 overs, thanks to Charlie Dean's 4 for 45, she was on fire. England chased down the target in 24 overs. Tammy Beaumont with 34, Maya Boucher weighing in with 33, led with a 69-run opening stand, and that really did set up now a decisive series finale. We're going to have to go out and support. Now let's turn to football and again a battle royale. This is Derby Day. Chelsea came from 2-0 down to claim a thrilling 4-3 win over their North London rivals Tottenham, moving up to second in the Premier League standings as a result. So goals from Dominic Solanke and Dejan Kulusevski gave Spurs a strong start, but then hopes were dashed as Chelsea responded in that second half. Cole Palmer netting 2 penalties, Enzo Fernandez adding a goal, and then Jadon Sancho providing that vital spark to seal the deal. So despite Son Heung-min's late strike, Spurs remain 11th on the table, having won just 1 in 7 matches. Big Ange possibly in a bit of danger now. And then finally we turn to Formula One, and what another grand finale we've been treated to. Lando Norris, a name I think that's going to be up on top next year, secured McLaren's first team title in 26 years with a composed victory at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix yesterday. From 8th on the grid, Norris cruised to his 4th career win, holding off the 2 Ferraris that were also strong, but McLaren clinching that title with 666 points, 14 ahead of Ferrari and 77 clear of a struggling Red Bull. Mercedes finished in 4th, while Aston Martin, they ended with in 5th with 94 points. But quite a marker laid down ahead of the 2025 season. And that's where we leave our sport for this morning. Hopefully the roads not looking anything like Formula One right now. Let's get you to work safely.
Thank you so much, G-Man. Yes, let's start with the roads now, and we are moving to Bellville, Cape Town. Now, there's traffic which is slow moving on the R300, and that's northbound at the Old Paul Road. So as you can see from the visuals, you can expect delays and do allow for more added travel time. Let's take in Cape Town, and there's a stationary bus on the N2 outbound, and that's at the Ram to Melbourne Road. So again, the left lane is restricted, but no delays are expected. But if you are using this route, approach the affected area with caution. It definitely seems like Cape Town is heating up right now because there's been a multi-vehicle accident on the N2 as well, and that's inbound at the Robert Sobukwe Road. So no delays are expected. However, if you are heading anywhere this morning and today, make sure that you stay safe and arrive alive. From the roads to the weather, let's find out now one last time what we can have in store. Now, one last time, diving into the world of weather, and the South African Weather Service has issued heat warnings for most of the Northern Cape, Northern KwaZulu-Natal, and parts of the Eastern Cape, Free State, Northwest, Mpumalanga, and Limpopo until Friday. Now, on top of this, extremely hot conditions persist in the Northern Cape's Namakwa district, the Karoo, and parts of the Western Cape. And a yellow level 2 warning highlights severe thunderstorms, and that's taking place in Limpopo and Mpumalanga, posing risks of hail, strong winds, and heavy rain. Now, additionally, extreme high fire danger conditions are persisting over the Western Cape interior, the Northern Cape, the Free State, and the Eastern Cape's northern interior. Now, residents are urged to remain vigilant. Well, right now we're going to dive into our final sunrise view of the hour. We've had an incredible round of pictures this morning, and we're finishing off with this one all the way from the Eastern Cape, and it's all the way from Willie himself, sending it through, and doesn't look like Coffee Bay exactly, but very similar raw, rugged terrain, showing off the natural beauty of South Africa, and hopefully many of you get to dive into this magic over the festive season. So again, Willie, thank you so much for sending that incredible piece of South African magic through to us, and we'll do it all again tomorrow morning. The number is 063-408-8863. For now, though, let's see what temperatures you can expect on your side of town.
I'm trying not to be too glib and jokey about the weather out there. I know some days we can have a bit of a laugh, but serious business today. Please, if any of those heat warnings apply to you, take extra care, especially in Uppington. We love you guys, man. I love you so much, in fact, that I'm going to give you the ultimate plug-in for this Monday, because we can make it extra festive if we play our daily lotto, because there is 550,000 Rand up for grabs in the jackpot estimated today. So what are you waiting for? Go and get those tickets. And I reiterate, you can do it in-store. You can go online to nationallottery.co.za. You can use their mobile app. You can use your own cell phone banking situation, or you can simply dial *120 *7529 for USSD, and we'll keep all those deets up on the Expresso social media platform, so you've got no excuses. Panda, push or play for an estimated daily lotto jackpot of 550,000 Rand today, and it could be yours. Good luck.
Our personal talking about our personal preference when it comes to flavors.
Oh, you know.
What do you like, strawberry or chocolate?
I'm really into chocolate. Like, that's my go-to. How about you?
Look, I don't mind anything, but I think we could go with chocolate for today.
I
got you.
earlier, the chocolate daddy. Come on now.
There we go. Absolutely
Yum.
loving everything happening on the show right now. Not just the fact that we get to snack on this good stuff, and we prepare you for that, but a lot to look forward to, right?
Absolutely. I've got some entertainment news lined up for you. I know we touched on Tyler a bit earlier. We're going to unpack that a little bit more, because yes, superstar status is what she is. We'll touch on local and international news and find out who is off the market. And then, of course, we got to get into a little bit of dancing. What's your go-to dance move when you're out?
The skowers come out.
Just a little bit of a
shimmy shake. I don't know, what's yours?
Hopefully they'll be able to.
You got one?
I start here, and then it just gets bigger from there, and then we hear.
I've actually got another one I want to show off on camera. I've never done this on live TV. You're going to give me some space here, right? But see someone that I in the club and I like them, I do the little bend and snap. Joking. I've never done that.
He's not joking. You did that too well. He's not joking. Or maybe you could add that to their repertoire, because we've got 021 Rebels in the building. And they, of course, are going to do a little bit of a dancey dance for us to just get us bringing our step for this Monday morning.
No bend and snaps, though. It's a little bit better than that. See you after this. Cheers.
Delicious.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. I'm not going to have a lot to say for this one, so I'm going to get it out of the way now. It's time to dive into the world of entertainment news. We love it. And catch up with some of our favorite celebrities. Just a bit of behind-the-scenes magic. Can you please show the viewers what you hid
I'll do it.
behind our couch? Okay.
I can't get enough of the chocolate.
All right, I just had to let the people know you can have a place of honor right there. Girls, so many cool stories to track
So
at the moment.
many.
It's always a busy time of the year where everyone's looking to kind of up their stakes a little bit.
I think so. Can we start with Wicked? Can we talk about Wicked?
Yes.
Can we talk
Who's
about
not
Wicked?
talking about Wicked?
Exactly. This morning I had a whole conversation with somebody about everything to do with Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo, who have taken over 2024. I think we can officially say that. But they've taken over in different ways, to the extent that people are now commenting on their bodies.
I saw that with Ariana.
I've been guilty of this, I'm not going to lie.
In what way? I mean, what do you have to say?
So basically, people have kept their eye on Ariana for years now. She was a child star, and now she's 31 years old. And for years, she said she's been a specimen in a petri dish. So this is nothing new to her, but guys, we need to stop. So basically, she's she's smaller than what she was a year ago. She is blonder, so that kind of doesn't really add to the look because she's diminishing before our eyes, is what we think anyway. But she says she's fine. She says she's healthy. I think people are just worried because her appearance gives a different sort of look.
Yeah, but also a picture taken from this angle, in this light, in this way, versus something else. If we all strive to be athletic, to shred, to get to a point, and I think if you are training and you get slightly older, your body adjusts and you do naturally drop a lot of that fat. If you're training and exercising and eating the right kind of food. But that being said, it's none of your business.
So this is her point. She said, cool, we get it. It comes with the territory. But at the end of the day, mind your business. I don't have space for that anymore. But let's hear it from the woman herself. Let's see what she had to say.
It's hard to protect yourself from that noise. And I think it's something that is uncomfortable no matter what scale you're experiencing it on. Even if you go to Thanksgiving dinner and someone's granny says, oh my God, you look skinnier, what happened? Or you look heavier, what happened? It's like, that is something that is uncomfortable and horrible no matter where it's happening, no matter the scale it's happening on. And I think in today's society, there's a comfortability that we shouldn't have at all.
So can I put it to you like this? So if you put yourself out there in this way, are you signing the kind of official contract that it's okay, you can judge me if I'm going to put myself out there in that way?
It's such a fine line. It is really tough.
Maybe as a fitness model, yes, but not in
but
any
as
other
a visual
space.
public figure, I mean, I have found, not to this extent, but just because I'm now on a platform where people can see me, every single person has an opinion about me.
But now that
hair, nose rings, clothing, body,
But you're on a
everything.
similar path now where you obviously are training really hard. You're embracing every opportunity on the show to move and stuff. And now that this is happening to you, you want to be proud of that. You want to put it out there. But at what point do you feel uncomfortable?
I think when the aunties say, Carissa, what's going on? You're looking better. You're looking good. I don't know, because in your mind, you're kind of like, what did I look like before?
That is the most female thing that I've ever heard said. As a guy who's grown up in a family of all females, I know this feeling.
It's true.
Just keep quiet and take a step back. man.
Just don't say anything. Like I said, I was guilty too of commenting on Ariana's body, but at the end of the day, let's just not talk about people's bodies, right?
Praise or move on. Praise or move on.
Yes, praise. Let's talk about her talent, and that's it. Okay, speaking about talent, let's get into Oppenheimer. Have you guys watched it? It was all the rage last year.
Yeah, that was very good.
I was on the
Very,
Barbie
very
side, so I didn't get to see it yet, but I know that it's an absolutely brilliant movie, and there is an actor in it called Emma Dumont, or now they go by a different name, Nick Dumont, because they've announced that they go by non-binary and also trans-masculine, and have now stepped into this new space of identifying a little bit differently. So they said, you know, to the public, there will still be Emma Dumont, but privately to friends and family, they're going to go by Nick. And I think we live in such an interesting time where people are able to fully embrace the freedom of who they are.
In the context of the conversation we've just had, brace yourself because you know people are going to have a comment, everyone's going to use it. And I like the fact that people have almost gotten to the point where we can take a step back and just laugh at the nonsense that follows these kinds of stories that are breaking. It's your choice, it's your body, it's your life. As long as no one is enforcing that on you, your body, man.
You do you, boo. As long as you're doing well in your game, in your craft, in your work, I'm going to celebrate whoever you want to be because you're giving us the good stuff. So if that's the reason that you get your grounding or you get to fill up your cup, whatever it is that you're doing, I hope it's something positive that adds to the fuel, that the fire of what you're giving us, because, it's heating us up and I'm here for it.
Oh, that is a beautiful way to put it, Raul, 100%. And I'm glad that they're in a better space now to finally put it out there and say, this is who I am. Let's get into Tyler, because who she is a superstar. Guys, I'm telling you, that concert changed my life for good. And it was really beautiful to see a beautiful colored woman with natural hair, South African, taking over that stage. She was even shocked with the Cape Town response to her. She said, you guys are a little bit too loud. I can't even hear myself in my ear. People were screaming, going crazy. And I could just see with the audience, you know, the different kinds of people that were represented definitely makes me feel like Tyler's impact is actually mind-blowing. She really is impacting the next generation in ways that we were impacted by our superstars.
Sorry to interject there, but because we've been trying to put this in perspective for ourselves to be able to try to understand what is going on. And I've always been thinking about this as a South African thing, that what makes her so powerful is that she represents young South Africans, a young South African girl in the most authentic way. When you hear her, that for me is just absolute gold. But she's representing more than that. I think she's representing a generation. I'm going to call you the COVID generation, I'm sorry, but because it was such a big marker where people got to, a young generation got to unplug from their own socio-economic setup and discover for themselves, see who they want to be. And then right when they needed to see themselves represented in the most powerful way, Tyler stepped up onto stage and just, she is delivering on every
you took the words out of my mouth now, and I had the same sentiment where I was celebrating this for someone being a South African. But this is someone that we are celebrating as a woman, as a young woman, as an artist, and as someone that I think not only represents the country and the continent, but the world right now. And I think that's why people love us, because everybody can resonate with her. She's got the real, she's got the authentic, she's someone that's come from adversity, and she's shown you what she can do with potential. Who's not going to buy into that?
And she's also bringing her crew with her.
The dancers are there from South Africa. Come on. And guys, I'm going to just reiterate this because I am a fellow colored girl, but I get goosebumps every single time I see this woman because we have not had representation as a culture at this scale ever. And it is just so powerful to see that. Yes, I identify as a South African, identify as a black woman to an extent, but I'm also culturally a colored woman. And to see this to this scale, it makes me emotional because I'm just like, absolutely no. What the heck? She's herself in every single way. And we love to see it. Congrats to you, Tyler. You deserve every single sold out performance that there is. Next time, you guys, you got to be front row along with me, okay?
Sure.
Yeah?
Deal. As long as I can have a seat. I can sit down in between songs, then we'll be all right.
It will be good. Oh, man, I absolutely love that. Please make sure you support our young talent in this country because there is so much. And speaking about young talent, we still have so much coming your way.
Absolutely, Mzansi. So stick around for the magic right here. It's your feel-good breakfast show. Right now, we're talking about young and vibrant and very talented youngsters that are going to be inspiring us right here on your Expresso dance floor. And they are absolutely excited to be here as they just radiate with passion for the world of dance. You wonder what I'm talking about? It's our family. This is the 021 Rebels. Let's go! Yeah!
You know the queen could use the back. Ride with the mob. Keep running, homie. Go. When I come through, everything gon' stop. Gone near. All right. jewelry store and tell her make me a grill. I get it poppin'.
Dirty bit. I'm telling you, I'm telling you. Dirty bit.
Don't worry, nothing was broken. Okay, normally one of us could be responsible for breaking something. Absolutely love that. We're going to bring you more from the Cape Town dance scene just a little bit later. We love the talent factory that this place is. Cannot wait.
You, Cape Town's not short on talent at all. And when I say that, I mean it, because coming up as well, we're going to have Felicity and Sidwell, who are still performing from us from A Christmas Night with the Stars, giving you a taste as to what you can expect coming up really soon out in Paarl.
Yeah, how lucky are we that we have these incredible talents elevating our studio, elevating our morning. And speaking of elevating, how about you elevate your own space? And we can do that with some Tula wall panels. And Roxy's come through to do just that. We're talking about the incredible opportunity to recreate your space and turn it into a sanctuary that you just absolutely fall in love with.
Such a designer.
Stop it, you.
If you're serious about your trade, the only tools you use are proven through 100 years of innovation and toughness. And for your chance to win a DeVault tool hamper worth 20,000 Rand, respond to the competition post on Expresso's social pages. Use hashtag DeVault100 in your answer and tell us why you'd choose DeVault tools for your toughest project. Competition closes Wednesday, 11 December. T's and C's on ExpressoShow.com.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, yes, Mzansi, welcome back. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And if you want to feel good in your own space, then listen up, because I know you love a home transformation, right? And nothing better to give your home a new look than with elevating your spaces. And that's with wall panels and feature walls. Let me tell you, the experience I've gone through in the last few weeks, this can elevate your space dramatically. So I'm here this morning with Roxy Sneeman. She's the CEO of Wood Up and Tula Wall Africa to tell us more about how to elevate our sanctuary. Roxy, how are you doing this morning?
Good, thanks, and you. Thanks for for having me.
Yeah, really excited about this. And like we were speaking off air, I've had such an incredible experience working on My Design Rules, other show that we are just doing some incredible things with, creating beautiful spaces. And this wall paneling feature has been so prominent in the latest design crazes. But talk to me about this. Tula Walls, how did this all start?
So it began because we wanted a feature in our own home, really.
Okay.
So my husband, Ro, and I were looking for a feature wall behind our TV, which is always a really nice way to use the paneling. We got a quote from a carpenter to do it manually for us, and the quote was exponentially high. So we were like, there must be a better way to do this. And we started getting hit with content from Europe of these ready-to-install feature walls. And my husband is quite crafty, so he was like, I'm going to try and make one of these. He made one for home. I was like, this is beautiful. And we decided to see if other people would like it. So we took photos, we created a website, I created an Instagram page, and we launched Tula Wall. And 2 weeks later, we got our first sale.
Nice.
Our first panels were nice, they were beautiful, but they've definitely gotten more beautiful as we've gotten more mature in our business journey. So it started pretty much in our garage and then grew from there. And it was such a big thing. People wanted it just like we did. So very quickly we were selling lots of panels. We had to move into a proper space and we expanded really, really fast.
Well, look, this is awesome, and kudos to you for finding a passion and turning it into something even bigger than that. But I really can see the demand, the desire, and the impact for this, because if you were to try to do this on your own, aligning each of those panels, getting it straight, making sure you can get the right application on a surface, it's quite overwhelming and intimidating enough to, I think, put anybody off that project. But this is making it that much easier. It's so simple to work with, and I think that's why everybody's just jumping on this trend. How have things sort of expanded now that you've been involved with Wood Up as well?
So basically 1.5 years in, so we used to manufacture these panels and finishes that we have now, and we couldn't quite get as fast on the product development as they are overseas. So about 1.5 years in, we got an email from Wood Up saying they want to expand into South Africa. Wood Up is a Danish company. They're actually in 15 different countries at the moment, including South Africa. We're launching in Dubai as well, soon to be launching in Australia. So they're the original makers of these wood slat panel feature walls and feature ceilings. And they wanted to expand into South Africa, contacted us and said, instead of going on our own, we'd love to purchase Tula Wall and join forces. We at first were like, we love our little business. We're going to keep running it the way it is.
It's our baby,
It's our baby. But then after meeting the Wood Up team, we were just blown away. They're amazing. The Danish people are so incredible with their design. They're just at the forefront of design. And we love what they want to do, and we also love them as people. So we decided to join forces. So we're now Tula Wall by Wood Up and Wood Up Africa. So we've got both businesses, same products, and we import everything from Denmark instead of manufacturing.
We've gone international.
Yeah, we've gone international.
Nicely done. That is so exciting. So talk to me about the products here. I think anybody that's seeing this right now, is even maybe watch My Design Rules, will know these things are incredible. The impact that you can create is amazing. But what exactly is on offer here? What does the entire lineup actually include?
Cool. So we've got 20 different finishes.
Oh, wow.
So our main focus is the wood slat panels.
Yeah.
Those can be used as feature walls. As you would have seen in My Design Rules, you've got an under kitchen counter application. You've got behind the bed. You can go into lounges behind TVs. But also a beautiful application is ceilings. And that's something we're seeing more of now as people get more comfortable with the product. But basically, the backing is an acoustic felt made from recycled plastic.
Yes.
And that is great for the acoustics in a room. So I think people are getting more and more focused on great sound environments. So we're seeing a lot of office applications, a lot of studios, because it really improves the environment. And then it's made with MDF and then real wood veneers at the front. So you might see competitor products out there, but they're usually made with plastic.
Yes, and just like printed.
Yeah, printed.
Glued on or something,
and ours are real wood veneers. And when you see the colors, they're called a color foil. So that's our range. And then we've got amazing product designers in Denmark that are building in products that fit into our panels. So we've got hooks, we've got shelves, we've got TV mounts. so that you don't have to actually screw through the wall into your wall. You can just clip them into our panels and put your TV up or your shelf up.
So people that maybe don't even own a home but just want to still create their own personalized sanctuary on the inside, this is something that could work with them as well. We were touching base on this installation process. I was alluding to how easy it is compared to like doing it the old school way, but exactly how do people maybe install this? How hard is it? And how do they go about ordering these? Because I'm sure that's going to be something they want to do straight after this.
Cool. So we've got two websites. We've got woodup.co.za and we've got Tulawall. And you can basically go onto our website, choose your product and purchase them, and we'll deliver to you. What you would need is the height and width of your space. We've got an amazing client service team. So if you email us and you say our wall is this high and this wide, we'll help you work out exactly how many you need. Our panels come in specific sizes, so we basically work out how many you need based on those measurements. Installation-wise, it is a DIY product, and in Europe, if you go and look at Woodup in Europe, people are doing it themselves. Here locally, we're not the most DIY comfortable country, so people usually get installers to come in and help them. And we've got a list of recommended installers on both websites. So
absolutely brilliant. I'm so grateful that you've come through and educated our market on what's possible when it comes to their sanctuary, their home, and how you can elevate it. And I think with the creativity that we have in South Africa and with our minds, there's some really cool things that you can do with this. So thank you so much. Thank you for also being a part of My Design Rules as well, because you really have been a part of elevating something that I think is just exceptional when it comes to the sanctuary. So Roxy, well done to what you've done. And of course, Mzansi, you've heard it there. You can get it at woodup.co.za or tulawall.co.za. Inspiration waiting for you. And here's your mind, if you want to see it in action, then head over to My Design Rules, of course, because there's so many incredible ways that these cool products are being used. Roxy, well done.
Thank you, Ralph. Thanks for having me.
Oh, well, thank you so much to Roxy for that inspiration. I've seen what they have done in the My Design Rules space. Absolutely exquisite. Oh, the devil really is in the details. We love it. So if we're not the most DIY-ready country, how do we get the job done? Well, we lean on our handy heroes, and we love and appreciate you guys. And today we are going to introduce you to the experts at Do Paint and Tools in Zanin. They are back with some top DIY tips, some painting hacks, and maybe a little advice to make tackling our next project a breeze. Take a look.
Powered by Plascon, today's handy heroes come from Do Paint Zanin, a paint expert store and member of Paint Club.
Well, I've been involved with this business now going for 25 years. We started what was just going to be a business venture. Turned out to be something that I've really enjoyed. Currently, there are 4 Do Paint and Tools stores. We own this one in Zanin, Limpopo province, and we specialize in Plascon products. We pride ourselves on giving excellent service. We know that it's something that's important, giving the right advice for the right job, and to make sure that every single project turns out the way that it was intended.
So the fact that we sell not just products but actually solutions to various applications, from specific applications as well as the smaller things, like if a customer simply wants to come in and choose a paint color, we can also assist them with that.
Plascon has been around for many, many years and has become known as the #1 paint brand in South Africa. Their paints are very innovative and consistent, and they also deliver good quality customer service.
My favorite Plascon product is New Roof Cool, because that is a product that gives you an indication of how much time and effort that Plascon's put into manufacturing this product. The fact that it can give you a temperature reduction of the inner core temperature of your house between 8 and 10 degrees is unmatched.
My tip to you would be that preparation is key to applying any product, and always just sticking to the product specification.
Today's handy heroes is powered by Plascon Wall and All. Unmatched dirt, stain, water and fade resistance to keep your walls beautiful for years. Plascon, together we've got this.
Well, while our homes are being taken care of, perhaps you want to step outside of that space this coming festive season. In just a couple of days, we're going to watch something incredible. It is called Christmas with the Stars. And to give you a taste of what that is all about, we have 2 incredible performers behind me taking on a version of a song you know. Donnie McClurkin and Yolanda Adams do the song The Prayer so well, but I have a feeling that Sidwell and Felicity are going to do it even better. Take it away.
I'm Sidwell, good morning. And me and Felicity are going to do this beautiful duet for you, The Prayer.
I pray you'll be our eyes and watch us where we go and help us to be wise at times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer when we lose our way. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace to a place where we'll be safe.
I'll pray you'll find your light.
Pray you find your light
And watch us where we go.
and watch us where we go.
Stars go out each night.
When stars go out each night,
Remind us where we are.
remind us where we are.
Let this be our prayer.
Let this be our
When
prayer.
shadows fills our day.
When shadows fill our day,
Oh Lord, lead us to a place.
guide us with your grace.
Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be saved. A world where pain and sorrow will be ended, and every heart that's broken will be mended. And we'll remember we are God's children, reaching out to touch you, reaching to the sky. We ask that life be kind. We ask that life be kind. And watch it from above. And watch us from above. We hope it's so we'll find. We hope it's how we'll find. Another soul to love. Another soul to love. Let us be our prayer. Let us be our prayer. Just like every child. Need to find a place. Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be saved. Need to find a place. Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be saved.
How incredible was that, Sidwell? Congratulations to the both of you for Honesty Felicity, just singing your heart out right now. Details again, 19th, 18th of?
The 19th.
The 19th of December. You do not want to miss out on experiencing this live, because it's one thing to see it on your TV, it's another thing to get some front row seats to this magic. Cape Town is not short on talent. We've said it before, I will say it again. We also have Twizz's CPT crew that's going to show us exactly how to demonstrate the best in dancing coming your way in Mzansi. And then, of course, we got to play a game. We're still talking about Tropica. Yes, the season is ongoing and it is getting spicy. And we've got to put ourselves to the test when it comes to a game called Speed Dunk. Let's see if we can do as well as the contestants did this past week. Grab a quick break and then we'll see you after this.
Win a Toyota Corolla Cross 1.8 XS Hybrid with Plascon's 2025 Hybridity Color Forecast Competition. Spend 500 Rand or more on any Plascon products. WhatsApp your receipt, name and ID to this number. T's and C's apply.
It's my feel-good show.
Sports a betting challenge, and it's your turn to try our hand at a brand new game called Speed Dunk, obviously inspired by the show itself.
Oh, and what an episode it was. As you all know, the smooth collaboration brings the thrill of Tropica's Island of Treasure straight to your screen. And now we're taking those real-life challenges and then putting them in the palm of your hands, transforming the way that we engage with reality TV. I love that it brings it a bit closer. Now, this episode this past week was very emotional. If you saw the clips online too, you'll know that Roxy went home. And this challenge is tough. And I think that besides the emotions, we really are going to be tested today, Gray.
Well, you are, because
Oh,
you're going
I'm
to
gonna.
give it
Okay,
a go.
shall I go first? I'll do it. I'll take one for the team.
Give it a try and kind of talk us through the dynamic, because
Yeah.
it always looks simple enough, but there's generally a catch.
Okay, let's go. So basically, you have to drag the ball back and then throw it in. It sounds really simple,
Yeah.
but your aiming has to be right. I think the first time around,
Okay, no, it's a rangefinder.
I was about to
I
be
like
so
the way it
confident
tells
there.
you missed, just in case you
What?
didn't notice it didn't go
Okay,
through.
I was doing a lot better when the cameras were not on
Yeah,
me.
this is the joy of live TV.
Okay,
eh?
wait a minute. I think that
Are you
this is the
injured?
demonstration. This is not me playing.
Okay, it's showing you
It's showing me
not
how,
to do
because
it.
why is it doing that the whole time?
Give it another shot.
Okay, I'm gonna give it one more shot.
What's that?
No, it's not me.
It's like you're injured. Did you injure your finger? Okay.
What is going on?
So-
I swear I got this right.
Boom. Okay, so it's got like a little, you can't see on your screen, but on the phone itself, there's a little kind of, okay, now it's moved.
Oh,
There we go.
I
So
got
you've
it
got
wrong.
a little,
I was
little traction
dragging.
pad.
You need
Okay,
to push
we're
it out.
working. Boom.
I do not want to try again. Graham, you're so good at this.
Continue, we will. No, you've got to give it a go. You've got to give it a go. So
I was dragging. You
so
must
line
flick
it up. So line it up on the start at the
thing.
bottom of the base plate there, and give yourself the line that you want it to go. Yeah.
Okay, wait.
we
Almost there.
go.
Almost there.
Because she plays sports.
Sports, I do.
Sports team. She is on the sports team. Okay.
Clearly, I'm an
Booyah.
athlete. Put some
Nothing
respect on my
but
name.
Air. Nothing but put some respect on my name. Okay. Wow.
Okay, one more.
I like you. You're like the cowboy of this game. You're just out there making your own rules.
I can do it, for real.
You can.
I told you.
You can do anything.
I can do anything I put my mind to.
And if it's this tense for us, you can imagine what it felt like for poor Roxy when you know that your hopes and dreams of R500,000 are resting on that. It's worth just taking a moment to feel that feeling, because what they are being put through on Tropica Island of Treasure Zanzibar is 100-fold more challenging, more tense.
More eyes on you too.
Oh, completely. And you got your partner relying on you. Incredible. Well, you've seen our tries, our attempts, our successes, our failures. You got this now. And we want you guys to take your shot at the Smooth Challenge, where, of course, you stand the chance to win a hamper valued at 2,000 Rand. And that's courtesy of our very good friends at World Sports Betting. Simply play the online game on WSBwinners.co.za. Beat the highest score each week, and there are some pretty high scores. Then reply to the competition post on the Expresso social pages with a comment of that top score for the game. Post the screenshot, the proof of your score, and include hashtag TropicaWSB. That competition closes December the 20th, so not a huge amount of time, but you can find the T's and C's on expressoshow.com. You'll be
try
amazed.
to beat my high score of 230.
Okay, the marker has been laid down. The gauntlet has been thrown down. Go and try your hand. Good luck. Oh, man. Well, I think we need to hand over to the professionals now.
I think so. From one professional to another. You've seen them and you know it's going to be absolutely great in terms of dancing. It's Twizzer's Cape Town crew, the new scene. But let me tell you, they're super talented and do not hold anything back when they perform. And this is a performance you do not want to miss, so stick around.
I'm a true champion. I did it, I made it, I'm loved and I'm hated. I started from the go. Wake up. Shake up all the streets with all these beats like body beats. I'm not discreet. Feel inside. All you non-talent rapping, better run and hide. Call it a comeback. I've been here for years. I'm rocking my pants, put songs in beer, making the tears rain down like a monsoon. Listen to the bass go. Don't you dare stare. You better move. Never compare me to the rest that are all get sliced and diced. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama say knock you out.
Abusada, abusada, mente.
Abusada. Crazy hop. Now vote.
Look at you, now look at me. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, yes, Mzansi, welcome back. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and I think this is the time of the year which draws us closer to the ones we love. Now think about this, right? Home is not just a place, but a feeling, a comforting embrace of warmth, laughter, and memories. Now Christmas encourages us to return physically or in spirit to where our hearts truly belong. Now with that being said, I think it's time once again to let the festive thrills begin. And it's time for the annual Expresso Festive Stocking Competition, and it's your chance to be one of 4 lucky winners. Now you stand the chance to win the following, right? You've got a Lego Ninjago Source Dragon of Motion, and that's worth 2,999 Rand. It doesn't stop there, because there's also a Shemansky 14-carat yellow gold Cape Town small diamond pendant and chain worth 9,980 Rand. And then we've got the Nintendo Switch and Super Mario Jambori bundle, and that's worth 9,299 Rand. And then there's a Dunlop jacket and double-walled 530ml flask worth 1,000 Rand. Absolutely incredible prizes, and I think I would love to get all of them. And if you want to as well, here's what you got to do, Mzansi. Simply reply to the competition post on the Expresso social pages and tell us the following. Who will you be spending the festive season with? And don't forget to include the hashtag Expresso Festive in your answer. And it really is that simple. Now, competition closes at midday, Monday the 16th of December. And then from there on outwards, from the 19th of December, 4 lucky winners will pick a festive stocking live on air to uncover their exciting festive prizes. I mean, this is literally how easy it is. What are you waiting for? It's the season of giving, and Expresso is here to make it extra special for you. And the T's and C's can be found at expressoshow.com. And while we have the music here, while we have the cheer, let's bring in the rest of the cheers right now, because take it to the stage right now to perform a cover of When a Child is Born. We have Andre Tablanche in the building. Enjoy.
Good morning, Mzansi. I'm Andre, and that's Lorinda Hofmeyer behind the keys. We're going to get you into the Christmas spirit with this beautiful song, When a Child is Born. And it's extra special this morning because my own girl is going to be born within the next 2 weeks.
Come on.
In the sky, a tiny star lights up way up high. All across the land dawns a brand new morn. This comes to pass when a child is. The winds of change whisper in the trees, and the walls of doubt when a child is born. It's all a dream, an illusion now. It must come true sometime soon, somehow. All across the land dawns a brand new morn. This comes to pass when a child is born. This comes
Another feel-good production. Super M delicious chocolate with the freshness of clover milk. Super M, anything but an ordinary snack.